yeah, it's been a while, but I think it's time for us to play another Ocarina of Time randomizer. With music that's not from Ocarina of Time. Good start.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so I should explain a lot of this. I'll explain the music thing later, because there's a lot more to go over with basic settings, but as the name of the stream says, this is a max item randomizer. So what this basically means is I just took all the items and made them randomized. I didn't do any extra stuff that you see like in All Sandy, like say entrance randomizer, excuse me. When you walk through a door and it sends you somewhere random. I didn't turn that on because I don't want to cause myself to get a headache. I've seen entrance randomizers and they are really a pain to keep up with. I'd probably have to do one of those standalone just to get a feel for it. And we have Triforce Hunt off because if you find all 20 shards, you just end the game, which that's not fun. We want to go for extreme crazy, but not too extreme.
That sounds like a headache, the entrance randomizer.
I mean, there's multiple settings for it. There's like a more simple one, which is like dungeon randomizing only, or like door randomizing, but no overworld rando, or just go insane and make everything randomized. So yeah, there's many different tiers, but most of the time when I see that, it's pretty much all or nothing, which is always a headache. I guess we'll have the Mario 64 music going on. It's actually a good rendition in this. Let me go ahead and show you guys what exactly I have turned on. So I just screen capped my actual rando program here for it. If you guys want to know more, I have a command here for exclamation point settings. Nightbot will just pretty much tell you it all, so let's go ahead and just jump straight in. So it's standard rule set, glitchless, so I can do whatever I want. It doesn't matter. But random trials on, random number of Master Quest dungeons on. We have Shop Sanity turned on, so shops are going to have random items. Skull Sanity's on, all the tokens are random items. Scrubs are on, affordable, so like 10 rupees a pop, but they have items now. Cows are randomized, songs are now in the rando pool as well. Ocarina is randomized, the Weird Egg is randomized, Gerudo Card and the Magic Beans are randomized. Like anything that's an item base, I just turned on. Keys are all random as well in every location. Although we do start with map and compasses, which is going to be useful because random number of Master Quest dungeons, so the map and compasses will tell us what version of a dungeon we get to play.
Oh, goody.
Oh, gosh.
Yep, so that could be anything. I didn't really touch anything else. This is a modified version of like the weekly tournament rule set, just with my own like item settings, so everything else is pretty much the same if you play those weekly tournaments. You don't start with anything extra here. And same for the other menu here. The only thing I really changed was, well, mainly for time savers, the only thing I really changed was the cuckoo count to 1. I don't want to do all cuckoos, just give me one chicken, I'm out. In terms of hints, I left that all the same, but I did up the damage multiplier. Quad damage. This is gonna hurt. But it's not one hit because I'm not that crazy. And then items, I put on extra ice traps and they can appear anywhere now. So, quad damage, extra ice traps. Yeah, there's gonna probably be a lot of freezing death. And then finally, the cosmetics. I'm actually using a dev branch of this randomizer, so it can also randomize the HUD buttons too. We'll see that when we actually jump into the main adventure. And this is randomizing music from a custom build that has extra songs in it. That's why we're hearing Mario 64 music. And there's also other music that can be put in the game too.
Like, you know, random credits sequence theme whenever I'm just in the Forest Temple.
Yeah, that's true. And then one last thing I want to just go over is, because this is such an insane randomizer, I'm going to be using a map tracker. Just to know when exactly I can do certain things, because this tracker, it actually has settings in here. It's kind of hard to see on the stream, so I do apologize. Nothing I can do about it. But I did modify the rules on this tracker to pretty much turn on all shuffle options for like the shop, skulls, all that. So when I have something like, say, the slingshot, look at all the stuff that just randomly appears here. It goes from pretty calm to pretty packed, because it also tells you about the scrubs. So that's pretty important. This is mainly a checklist for me. Because of that, you guys For the first time in one of these series, we'll have a tracker on screen.
Hi, Lester's head with a Link hat on.
I mean, I have to put something in that space. This works best.
I think it fits.
Yeah, so there's a lot about this. If anyone ever needs a refresher, exclamation point settings, that'll tell you pretty much everything. And it even gives you the string setting if you want to just put that into your own your own randomizer program to make a seed like this. Not the same one, but one very similar. So, yeah, there you go. Want to be able to clear it in one session? Probably not. I wish. How you doing?
Hey, Kira.
Okay, so immediately my free item is... Well, actually, hang on. I gotta click into the right window. It's the only thing that's gonna throw me off. There we go. Alright, let's just start.
Here we go.
That's some nice coloring. My hearts and my C buttons are basically the same, and the greens between the B and A buttons are so similar. Although I will say that green for the A is kind of close to the green for GameCube A. Okay, that's a bottle. Okay, you didn't miss anything. This may happen a lot. I tried to click out, and I clicked the wrong scene. Don't mind me.
Oops.
That may happen a lot.
Whoa. Oh, that was my cat. I was like, what the hell was that noise? I was like, oh, my cat is attacking the window for some reason.
Yeah.
He doesn't like randomizers.
He doesn't understand that you have to have a high IQ to understand randomizers properly.
Then I'm screwed.
Paper Mario announcement out of nowhere was pretty exciting. I'm glad to hear you're excited about it, because this has been one of the most divisive announcements I've heard all year.
Yeah,
It's a 50-50 on my timeline for if people like it or not.
I kind of felt the same way too.
I don't
Actually,
know why I
the
jumped
whole
over
was
this.
pretty cool.
What I've seen, it looks pretty good, yeah. But we need to see more for us to really know, because
Yeah.
it literally just got announced today, and we've seen basically no gameplay. It's only
Well,
small snippets here and there.
I like the art direction that game looked like it was going with, especially with the origamis and stuff like that. I thought that was a pretty neat idea.
Oh yeah.
Paper Mario getting a crossover with Heavy Rain, by the way.
Yeah. Alright, let me see what I can actually buy here. Now, I've maxed out like what you can buy in the shops, so it's only going to be 4 items at the most. The 4 items on the side here on the right side are shuffled between all the different stores, but they're still the standard prices, luckily.
Yeah.
What we got here? Yeah, ooh, what a steal.
Ooh,
110 for 5.
110 rupees just to get 5
Wait,
rupees.
a wallet for 45? Mine. Well, first off, let me buy the small key for fire.
Now you gotta go grind for rupees for 45.
Might as well get a stick real quick, because I'm right here. I might as well click the stick. It doesn't matter, but we're clicking it. I will say, wallet immediately in one of these is fantastic, because anytime you're dealing with shops, you pretty much need wallet upgrades. There's no way around it. You usually find something that costs like 500 or more.
Yeah. I need my monies.
I don't think it'd be priced more than 500. I mean, that's true. Well, actually, could it? Because they added that Tycoon wallet, which is $9.99. I don't know if it's even possible to stick. I'm just trying to see if we can get this bridge a little earlier. Let me just go around. Oh, no, you can do it with stick.
Huh, the almighty stick. It does the same amount of damage as a fucking Master Sword.
I think Tycoon was added for convenience, unused already in game. I mean, if that's the case for shops, that's good. Because I don't normally play the shop Sandy. And I think last time I played it, that was like right as soon as they added Tycoon. So it was still being implemented.
Wallet, like how many wallets can you hold with Tycoon wallet?
Well, the Tycoon wallet is the extra one they added in just for Randomizer when you do shop stuff, and that allows you to carry 999 rupees at max.
Okay. So
It's just for Randomizer.
Okay, that's. I knew that was just a randomizer thing. I didn't know how much it was.
Yeah. All right, let me see. So Deku and Dodongo master, Spirit, Bomba Well, and Ice are master, and everything else is normal. We did not get that many Master Quest dungeons, surprisingly. Which is probably for the better. Well, unfortunately, I know I can't do anything in Deku Master because, you know, no shield. So I'm just gonna leave.
I need to play Master Quest eventually. Is it fun? Master Quest?
Oh, Requiem right away. That's actually pretty good. So once I get myself an Ocarina, I at least have a warp. Although if I want to use it now, I have a bottle.
Is Master Quest pretty fun?
It's an official ROM hack. It's kind of okay, honestly. Like, I don't think it's nearly as good as the original, because the design they have in a lot of the dungeons for MQ are either okay or just really stupid.
So it's not really hard, it's just different.
Yeah, but not in a good way. About the song note icon's also a unused leftover in game. Yeah, that is true, because some of those notes you would think would be like a custom model, but no, it's I think an in-game thing. I forgot already I had quad damage. Oh, it's a good thing I don't die immediately.
Some changes are good, like Master Quest Jabu.
Yeah, MQ Jobber's pretty good. MQ Water Temple's pretty good. But there are certain dungeons that are just like way hard. Spirit Master is real bad. And I have that. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of back and forth. They put a hammer switch on the child side of the dungeon. So for you to legitimately get that treasure, you're going back and forth between child and adult just for one chest. It's real bad.
Oh, ew. That sounds painful.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Oh man, these guys are really giving me a steal of money. Double defense at 80 is not that bad.
Wow, you got double defense already?
Oh, I can buy it, but I'm not going to do that right now because I don't have much money. I don't want to die to get it. This is 20 more than what the huge rupee costs. You were so close to giving me a deal, and then you screwed me. Well, not that very great in here, although the bomb shoes are kind of a good thing. I may say to do that. I'm marking down some of the stuff real quick. See. Yeah, potion shop. I'm just gonna mark one of these as shoes, because the rest of this, no, I'll mark the other ones a Deku Stick upgrade. What was the other shop? Alright, I think we're good.
We're back, Lester. I gotta move my car.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's random. Just like this randomizer.
Lester's just shaking his head at you.
Thanks for the ripoff. My favorite.
Don't you hate that?
Okay. I might as well just put some bugs in here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Make it night. Take care of the dog, and then just go straight to an adult. Oh, also, before I forget... Sorry about the stick.
The stick. It still amazes me that the stick is stronger than the Master Sword sometimes.
Well, no, it's the same power as the Master Sword. That's the weird part.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's more versatile in some areas, but it is the same damage.
That still surprises me. It's like, you wouldn't think a stick would be that strong.
I'm getting all the dang tokens immediately. Alright, what's for sale in the bomb chew shop? Nothing good, okay. The only good thing here is my shield, which I'll take. And then these are... There are so many rupees that are so worthless. No thanks. I'm just gonna take his shop, and I'm just gonna throw it all out.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. But what I was trying to say is, I had to go move my car because, I guess it's supposed to storm at like midnight tonight. Real bad. High winds and bad everything. And I'm parked directly under the big tree in the front yard. So, Dad was like, yeah, you might want to move your car in case, you know, you don't want a tree branch on your car in the morning next morning. So that would be bad. So what have you gotten so far while I was gone?
Look at the tracker. Not much.
Not much. I was surprised you got double defense at it.
I'm not getting it right now. I can't afford it, but there's really no reason for the moment. I can always go back and buy it later. I'm not gonna grind out the money right now. I only have 3 hearts. Not worth it.
You know, this is from an outsider's perspective. Yeah, like I'm watching when I watch a lot of randomizers. I'm like, oh, that's a cool item. You can get it this early, and then I think about it. It's just like, well, why would you bother? You don't need it.
It helps for quad damage to have double defense, but at the same time, I just have to be careful, and I don't need to buy it immediately.
Yeah. I think about that. I was like, oh wait, this is a different type of, you know, play style. It's like you don't need to really worry about that.
Yeah. Okay, so let me mark these off. The Dongo has light medallion, which let's see. I'm probably gonna go there soon-ish, depending if I get Hatchel bombs. My water. Then forest. Spirit. Oh, okay. Well, MQ spirit required, and it's a medallion. Great.
Oh, great.
Okay, so that just means the others are medallions. Okay.
Can I ask you if the door time is open? What do you need the medallions for to beat the game?
Spawn the bridge. It's the only way to get the Ganon's castle, so I kind of need it for the bridge.
Okay.
Yeah, You know what? Actually, I'm gonna check something. I'm gonna save it because I don't want it to be nighttime. If I can avoid this. So if this skull is nothing, I'm gonna just reset. Keep time of day. Because when you go to Ganon's castle the first time, it turns at night. Yeah, spiritual stones normally open door of time. And that's like, the spiritual stones are completely useless in Rando because of that. Because no one plays with those with like any important settings.
Okay, that's what I was thinking then.
No thanks. I don't need the nut. Is it every time you go to Ganon's? I thought it was only just the first. Either way, I still don't want night for right now, because that's... Well, actually, no, it's already night, technically, but that'd be like midnight night, I think. Save the health. Quad damage. Oh yeah, I also kind of forgot. This tracker has every item. I'm not used to that, so I have to mark when I have shields and a sword, which is redundant, because you're always going to get Master Sword in one of these.
Yeah. Kakariko Village.
I preferred to come here when it wasn't night, but this is mainly for graveyard at this point, I guess.
Yeah. Because that's a check you can do.
Oh, there's multiple ones in there for that reason, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to remember that cow for later.
Is that part? What is cow sanity? Can you explain?
So
that to
basically,
me?
when you get a bonus song, remember how in the base game you play the song in front of a cow, they give you milk?
Yeah.
Well, in the randomizer,
No.
you can actually shuffle that for items. It's not just milk anymore.
Okay. Okay, so you can have like an important item behind a freaking cow. Okay.
Yep, and that
Alright.
also means that normally that cow race, the race you do in Lon Lon to get the cow in Link's house, is normally a useless thing. Now, it actually has a purpose.
Because my last item could be locked behind it.
There's a spare cow in Master Quest Jabu, and that works in the
Oh wait,
rando.
you have Master Quest Jabu, don't you?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
No, it's
okay.
normal.
Okay. Got Deku Knits.
I knew there was one nut over there. Over here is the 20. There you go.
There's good old Dampe.
Now, there's a quality of life thing they added in one of the more recent randos that won't have to do this race once, which is nice. I just have to beat them under a minute and get both prizes. That's what we're gonna do. I pretty much left all the quality of life settings on because it just makes things so much easier.
You don't have to deal with doing it twice.
Yeah, because that is very redundant. There's no reason to do it twice.
But that's not the way the game is played, Lester. You gotta do it twice. The game requires you to do it.
Not this one. Also, I just realized, is this tunic a safe tunic for weird shots? I think it's in one of those colors. They just recently found out that, well, Spearmers mainly did, but these tunics, at least the Kakir one being randomized, is not a good thing for Randomizer, because apparently certain ones over a certain color value can crash the game if you do a weird shot.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's not great, but again, it's one of those things that you're only going to experience if you're doing glitches, which most people playing this don't even know it's a thing for that reason.
the color of all things can crash the
Yeah,
game.
it's something to do with like the hex value being too high at that point, so it's a number that doesn't work with the game. Oh yeah, that's right, quad damage. That's an insta kill.
Yeah, because yeah, I just died.
I'm fine with this. Because I'm gonna spawn here anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, ZFG mentioned, I don't remember what was the value over in particular, but yeah, he was one of the ones that experienced it for the first time, and then they all kind of looked into why that happened to him and realized, oh yeah, it's colors over this certain value, crash game. Oops. Nah, might as well. Early on, getting these tokens will be useful. Although I will say, because of that tunic thing, I've seen now people who want to do like the glitched randomizers. They either randomize to a specific color that will work, so they manually pick it, or just turn off randomizing Kokiri and just leave it on default to make sure the game doesn't crash when you do a weird shot. To be fair, it's probably a smart decision. Are you serious? This one token is not worth it. It's not even that hard to do. I haven't done this in months. Stop it. The rest is real. Fuck it. I don't want it. I gotta come back here anyways later. I could cheat the system now because I have a bottle and just do Ocarina items to use in Ocarina, but we're gonna play this one out. Like, I don't know how to do that. I'm trying to only use glitches that would be allowed normally in a tournament. So that one we're gonna just not do. Are you serious?
Yay, piece of heart. That was vanilla. That was pointless. Don't you just love vanilla? It's just like, what the hell? I thought I was playing a randomizer. What is no?
Wow, that's nice looking magic.
You got some magic. I guess they didn't have a really good icon for it, so it's just like,
Well, though this is the generic one, obviously, but the randomizer now gives you an option to randomize your color for all the things. Although the branch I'm playing is still testing the button color one, but the heart color and the magic color has been a thing now for a while in the main branch. I thought this dev branch I'm playing was the version that did this other thing too, but there is a version of this that also can display all your items that you have now in the file select screen. And it's pretty much like Link to the Past randomizer for that reason. I've heard very mixed things from people for some reason on that. Like, some people like it, some people don't like the idea at all. I always don't understand why that's a problem, because Link to the Past rando is fine with that. What's the difference?
yeah.
I don't mind when I do that, because it's a good way to track what items you have on your file screen if something happens, like your game crashes or something. Oh, it's implemented in Ramen's Fork. Okay. I'm not playing that one. Still playing the test runner version of it. Which I don't know if they fixed this, but there was also an issue in one of these dev branches when I use my custom music, that sometimes you hear a specific song, it will just stop the music altogether. I don't know if that's a thing for this one or not. So if the music randomly stops, nothing I can do. That's just an issue in the game. Gonna leave that for now. Remember, it's there. Alright, nothing I can really do in this area. Is mainly just coming up here, I guess, to kill some time.
Whee! I actually like the Death Mountain Trail because it's like you can jump off those cliffs. I don't know. I like jumping off those cliffs pretty good.
Yeah, well, if you're careful, it doesn't hurt. So you might as well. Ooh, okay, now we got the first important item over here in a while. And I can buy it! I love this. Give me hovers. And how much was this heart? No, thanks. I'm good. You can keep your 180 heart. Alright, how about the other store? That was a key. Barely out of my price range because I can't carry something that big. I might as well get the nut upgrade and then go get the 200. I didn't read it. Oh no. It's gonna hurt. Yep! I should read. That was misspelled, wasn't it? I just saw the nut thing. I saw capacity. I'm like, sure. Note to self. Read.
I gotta know how to read, otherwise I'm going to be screwed. Gonna screw myself over.
Now you can see how much damage an ice trap does. That was the fastest I can get out of the trap. 4.5 hearts. Yeah, that's a lot. Mostly do the shuffled fanfares. Okay, yeah, that's what I've heard too. Like the fanfare is what's mainly the culprit for the music glitching. But only it's an issue for every branch. Oof. It sounds like an issue just in the whole code then, which takes time to figure out. I'm trying to think. Where should I go? That's a good option right now. Well, might as well actually. Let me go back up the mountain because I'm just screwing around here. But I realized with hovers, I can get the thing on top of the volcano, and I can check the song over there. So that's 2 items. Oh yeah, it's another one. River 2. I might as well do this. I'm already kind of committed. Also the money. Give me 200, I can use it for shops. As long as it's a real 200 rupee. Honestly, one of the items I really want to find early on, besides Ocarina for obvious reasons, is probably the weird egg, because without the weird egg, that actually locks you out of a lot of stuff. Weird egg locks out 3 songs and the Talon minigame. So if I can find that early on, it helps out a lot.
Oh, weird egg. That's the thing that you got at the beginning of the game with Malum,
Yeah.
right?
And that's why I mean it locks out a lot, because that unlocks this whole quest of stuff to do normally. And without it, it takes a bit to do any of that. Good, it's real.
Oh,
I was
God.
worried that was not going to be real.
I got a mythical, huge rupee.
Actually, no, I can't climb up there right now, and I have no way of... maybe I can finagle this with the hovers? Or I can infinitely fall and grab? No, I can't. Okay. Well, it was worth coming back here just for the 200, just to be safe.
Yeah, just a double check.
Because if I don't think of many things I can do early on, as an adult, I may just go back to a kid immediately. Because there's a good amount of stuff I could do now as a kid, because I have the wallet
Can you
and
go
money.
down? Can you go down those secret holes in Hyrule Field?
No, because I need bombs, hammer, or bomb shoes.
Oh, that's right. You need those. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I can't do anything with the grottos right now. There are some grottos I can check because of that. Like, there's one in Hyrule Field that's just open. I can check that. That's pretty much it in terms of those holes. Oh, wait a minute, actually, maybe I can finagle something else here. I didn't mean to hit the nut button.
Nut button. They actually sell those, you know? Like a
No, I
button
can't
that
do that.
just says nut, nut, nut.
Yeah. Oh, my favorite are the ones that you can get like that, but are reprogrammable. So you just make it say whatever. And I've heard some really interesting phrases with those buttons, to say the least.
Oh my gosh. Nut, nut, nut.
And one thing I was experimenting with is the program I use for macro commands with my phone called Macro Deck. It has a soundboard option.
Oh gosh.
You can put your own sounds on there. I was screwing around with a lot of them. Half my sounds I put on there are from Sonic Boom. Because half the stuff Sonic says in that game are stupid and memey.
Bounce pad.
Rings! Num 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 num. Like all stupid stuff like that.
Don't even understand why that was a fake. It's rings. No, 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 no. You
Yeah,
don't eat
it's
them.
pretty bad. It didn't make any sense, but it's kind of Sonic Boom in a nutshell. I would have been mad that was fake, because I would have died. So I gotta be careful, because I don't like being on one heart with things shooting me, and the fact that my controls are now bad.
And that
Crit wiggle.
quad damage is on.
Well, like I said, crit wiggle is a thing, and I'll probably walk into something without knowing it. You know what that means, right?
No.
So, when you're at low health in this game, you can run a straight line, then you'll see Link kind of like shift to the side. That's a crit wiggle, where Link will kind of just start shifting around a little bit on will because of him being hurt.
Oh, I didn't even know
That
was a
extends
thing.
to Majora's Mask as well. I didn't know it was a thing until I started to watch speedruns.
That's kind of weird. I never even heard of that.
Okay, light trial is on. I mean, I'm not as worried about the trials, because if we're just like, alright, I want to play a different game at some point in this series, we can just skip them, because I know how to skip them. There are so many ways to skip those trials. Not hard. I still think one of my favorite ones that shouldn't work, but it does because it's Ocarina of Time, is that if you go in and out of a door multiple times in the trial room, it will, like, unload the barrier. Whoops.
Whoops. Says also the camera zooms in. Oh, okay. That's another feature, the crit wiggle.
Yeah, that's
That's
true. It does
so
zoom in,
weird.
but it's so minor you really don't notice it.
Such a weird naming convention for that. What do we call it? Crit wiggle.
This is the speedrunning scene. They make up a lot of weird names.
Oh, did you? I saw that you tweeted or you talked to us about the GTA 5 being free on Epic right now. I
Yeah.
think the site's crashing because of that.
All the servers are getting overloaded, but yeah, PSA, GTA 5 is completely free right now on Epic, and it's the premium version, so it's the one that comes with the in-game currency. But the server's getting hit hard right now, so if you want it, just keep on trying, you'll get it eventually.
I'll do it later tonight.
Well, I've been trying all day, and even on the launcher, it gives me a 503 error, which I can't.
That's
even
why I
sign
say
it.
keep on trying, only because the servers are getting hammered right now, and that just means that after a while it'll calm down, but it's going to be very irregular. It may be fine one minute, but it may be terrible the next. It really depends. I will say Kraid's theme in Ocarina of Time is really weird. The instrumentation's so weird. Oh, not Kraid. Trying to remember. It's been a while. The underwater thing? I can't remember the stupid name from
Meridia?
Super.
Meridia?
I think it's Meridia.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
The underwater place in Super?
That's a boss key.
Yeah, that's my idea.
Out of logic boss key. What is it?
Where the boss is Dagon, or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Dragon. Sorry.
I'm not gonna bother with the ice cap. I'm already out of logic enough. I just wanted to get that one item. Actually, at this point, it's probably best to go back to Child.
Now I got Craze theme stuck in my head because these are
This is what I do.
now you're gonna go back to being 7 or 12.
Well, I can
Sorry.
really get a lot of stuff from the shops, although actually, I have to probably wait a slight bit because it is technically nighttime.
Converting songs is kind of jank when you only use specific instruments that are predefined.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're using instruments that are compatible with the game. Oh yeah, it is day. I thought it was night for some reason. You're using instruments that are compatible with that specific game, which is why you import Majora's Mask music into Ocarina of Time, and some songs do not sound the same, and that's because of the instruments needing to be different. Alright, that's already a big start. Bombs let me check a lot. I have to use his 5 bomb shoes wisely. And just because it's quad damage, give me. They have that on this. This tracker's weird, so I have to say now. I don't normally use this tracker. I've used trackers on my own time in the past, but it's been a compact tracker. Not this complicated. There's so many items. We're never clicking that Triforce one, because this is not having Triforce shards.
Yeah.
Back for the Make a Reactor theme from OG FF7. Didn't turn out well, because neither the core and piano. Couldn't use both. Oof. Yeah, without those 2 instruments, it kind of destroys the song. That's the thing. Like, trying to convert songs without certain instruments that can work in your game engine is kind of a mess, but I do give them credit because there's a lot of songs that they were able to get to work in both this and Majora's Mask Rando that sound pretty close to their original counterpart with the N64 sound chip. And then others you can clearly tell it's a remix because there's no way we can do this.
It's like, how the hell did that happen?
Oh yeah, that's right. I need the letter to unlock him. I'm not going that
Oh
way.
gosh. So you can't even go up to Goron.
I'm used to having it. Well, not as a kid. I do have a shortcut there, so it doesn't matter. Which, speaking of which, actually, I don't have a stick. Never mind. It's not worth it. I was gonna go down the grotto here to defeat the Redeads, but there's no point because I don't have any way to do it. I don't have a stick. I guess at that point, I should probably make my way over to Gerudo Valley, check stuff there, and then I can do whatever. I gotta keep in mind these scrubs too. Ooh, actually, yeah, I'll do this first. I'm gonna dip over into Lon Lon to get some scrubs. Since it's on affordable settings, there's 3 scrubs I can pay money to. I don't know how to link which. I don't know how you would link those sound profiles. If you have them like upload to a site and it's just like a shareable link, it should just work. I don't know how you would have uploaded those songs per se. Also, I think I can kill this one skull right now with one of those pots, so I'm gonna try it. I'm not using
Alright.
Chew for one thing.
I'm just being lazy. Okay, no, that's fine.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Kill that Skulltula.
Okay, good, that did work.
Hey.
Who's the song?
What gave me the song?
Serenade.
Oh, okay, well, that's a check.
I mean, that's one of the more useless songs out of all of them, but that's good for early on travel purposes. I just need, you know, to be able to play it. Which I can't. Kind of.
Yeah.
I always say kind of, because if I just want to say F it, I can with Ocarina items. For warp songs that are just only for travel, I might do that, but important ones I'll just not, because I don't want to break logic too much. I say too much as I already did kind of break some.
Another Skulltula. Ow.
Well, that's convenient. Took a heart to get a heart. Although that was kind of bad, because I won the money. Alright, well, I don't have to worry about buying a shield for the adult. That's good. The G key. That's good, because that place needs so many keys. And while I'm here, let me just check over in this area, see what this item is, if it's worth it or not. I don't know what this game's music's from, but this music right now playing Lon Lon's so ominous. I know you guys can't hear it.
I can't hear it.
I was thinking maybe of some way to like share the music with you guys, but since you use speakers, you may not even hear it all that well anyways.
Hold on. Let me bring it up on my phone. Let's see if I can hear it. Do, 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 do. Oh, hi, ad. I got an ad on your stream.
But thanks for the money.
You're welcome.
I guess you reminded me. We're going to be walking a while, so I'm going to play a 3-minute ad.
Hold on. This song is the Earth Temple theme.
Oh, no, yeah, you definitely got out of Lon Lon then when you pulled it up.
Okay.
Because this one I know. I was talking about the one Lon Lon's more ominous in comparison.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to miss it.
I mean, thanks for the money.
I
Thanks for the
really
penny.
didn't. You're welcome.
I'll keep it up. I'll be able to buy that yacht in no time.
I'll be able to support myself financially with this. Just keep watching ahead.
I just realized the sound for turning night is Mweep. Love it. Oh, I just realized we want to check a skull. I don't have a way to kill it down here, so that's not going to be fun. I don't want to waste a chew just on one skull. I'll have to remember he's here and just come back. Because that's all I can really do to kill it. Use a bomb chew.
There, I was finally able to get onto Epic and caught the game.
Good. Alright, Shadow. Pause real quick. I don't want to lose my chicken.
Trying to get on there, bro.
Oh, sorry. On Epic.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's Epic Game Store?
I don't know if I could see inside that waterfall from here. I may be able to now.
So easy to lose that chicken is annoying.
Yeah, it's very quick, so if you don't grab it immediately, he's just gone. No thanks. I don't need money. Well, not $5.
Quick, watch an ad. He'll get his money back.
Really? If it's just talking about the key, I already got it. Thanks. Just gonna write that down anyways, just to be safe, in case it's another item, but I think it's the key they're referring to. I do have to come back here. So I'm gonna do this. If it's not worth it, I can just reset to get the shoe back.
Come on, Epic Game Launcher. Why aren't you even loading?
Because the servers.
That's what you get for offering GTA 5 for free.
Well, to be fair, this happens almost every week. It's just really bad this week.
Is that why Epic Games Store's like launcher's just absolutely horrendous?
Oh, it has basically no features. There's no cart. That store has been open for over 2 years, and there's no cart. How? How is this a thing?
People buy multiple things, don't you know?
In fact, they had an issue because of that, because they fixed it now, but during their first big sale a couple months ago, when people bought more than 5 items, their accounts were getting flagged as like bots because they bought too much stuff. Because there's no cart. Like, they have no choice. That's what they deal with. And because of it, their accounts were getting flagged. They couldn't buy anything else or use their accounts for anything. It was really stupid. Epic had to finally fix it, but oh my gosh, it shouldn't have been a thing that needed to be fixed to begin with.
Yeah.
I mean, they only just recently, like a couple months ago, added cloud saves. You know, a thing that's pretty much in every launcher since day one.
Oh my gosh. Really?
Yeah, it's pretty stupid. I'm gonna be safe here. I'm gonna put nuts on C right because I don't want to accidentally use a bomb shoe.
Can you not go into Deku right now?
Yeah,
Or
I can. I can.
Okay.
It's MQ Deku, so there's some things that are a little bit awkward to get to. Like, there are some chests I just can't get right now, and I won't be able to get for a while. One is behind an Ocarina of Time block.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's a weird thing they did with Master Quest. They loved Song of Time and Din's Fire for some reason in that build. Like, almost every dungeon utilized one of those two things for a puzzle. Not even joking, it's almost every dungeon. One of those two, puzzle. Don't know why, but apparently the devs who made Master Quest just really wanted to use those things. And the Din Fire one's kind of annoying when you have no magic.
Didn't do it enough in the regular game.
Okay, 50's dead. Good. Because I'm not going to want to trade to get killed. Yeah, I realize they're underutilized in the vanilla game. I mean, Din's Fire, not so much, but Ocarina of Time is barely used.
Yeah.
But in Master Quest, it's used in some stupid ways to a point. It's like, why'd you even bother? This is not any better. It's just more confusing. Oh yeah, that's right. That's a stick guy. I don't want a stick. I need nuts.
I'm scared now.
These nuts. What's in here?
Okay, well, I can get my first. Hi, I can get my first reward. Forest key. a lot of stuff I have to click off of when I'm done here at one point because I've not checked a lot of my stuff on the map tracker. I'm not used to doing map trackers for this. It's a lot of icons to go through.
There we go. That's Grand Theft Auto 5. Yes. Ugh, I don't care. $0.00. Alright, got GTA 5. Alright.
I did apparently read that they did stop that program to transfer over data from like last gen systems, so you're not gonna have data for online, but that's not that big of a deal.
Wait, they stopped that?
Yeah, because cheaters. A lot of people were using last gen to cheat, so they just killed that program because people were going to use it to make hacked accounts.
Oh, last gen GTA Online is basically dead.
Yeah, it's been dead since 2015, so it doesn't even matter for that reason. I barely had progress there. Like I was, what, maybe level 20 something, so it's not that big of a loss in my account. The fact they give you a premium version on here is actually surprising to me. Like for Epic this spring, they get the microtransaction version is actually good because microtransactions are expensive in GTA 5. So, thank you.
Yeah, so to get a little head start on the money.
Yeah, because I think the premium gives you $1 million in game. It's not right away. You have to play online for a moment. You only have to play much. Just get past the prologue, boot into online, and then that stuff should show up eventually. I don't get the money yet, but I have a lot of the other stuff from the premium pack already. Like, I can buy specific weapons, like ice traps. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't go any further in this room without slingshot. I forgot that was a change I didn't master too. A lot of weird changes like that in this version. Is there anything else I can technically collect because of that? Let me see. Some in the basement.
What's this art here?
I definitely have to come back here later for a lot of stuff, because without Slingshot, MQ Master... Like, MQ Deku is really locked out.
Yeah.
But I can at least beat it still because of this kind of stuff. Although, I also forgot another thing. The code's a guessing game in this version. There's no specific place they tell you, hey, enter this. So 231 doesn't exist. It's whatever I feel like today. Fine, I'll brute force it. Start with the classic just because.
21 is number 3.
trying to remember if like there was a specific thing. Again, it's been years, but I think it's just randomized. Which is fitting when it's in a randomizer, not so much in an official game. Was it always 312? Something about the number I remembered, but I didn't think that was official yet. The hearts in the water's the hint from the MQ Deku? Okay, if that's the case, Kid Me is screaming right now. Like, why? That's so stupid. Because it's so subtle.
Yeah.
Really? Fine. It is a long way. Didn't think I missed the slash, but I guess I missed the slash. Well, it's fine. I gotta like click off of some stuff here anyways. Oh yeah, this tracker's gonna be terrible for Master Quest dungeons because no tracker I've seen reflects Master Quest. So I'll just have to remember it for later. That's a big frog. You better be real. There it is. Let me see if I can do that right quick to MQ. I don't know if that's possible per se. If I right click on it, it does X out the actual tab for the dungeon. So this map tracker doesn't let me actually change it, which is kind of annoying. Now, even though I don't have to beat certain dungeons that have the stones, it may still be better to do it because this is key sanity. So they could drop a key that's needed in another dungeon. Okay, where am I going? I just realized. Patch of soil. Also, I'm gonna refill on sticks real quick. Might as well.
Because I need my sticks. I need my fix on sticks. That sounds like a drug.
Until you have the sword, that is my drug. Well, definitely doing right or left click is not changing anything here. I don't know about middle. And middle doesn't do anything either. I'm just gonna leave it for now. I can check it on a different dungeon later on that I do full clear. Because I just want to keep that on to remind me, hey, go back.
Hey, you, go back. Happen? What's gonna happen? Where's my bug? Kill it.
Okay, I'm not doing that again. Sure.
Oh,
$5.
poop a snoob.
Which I kind of need more here, because I kind of want to get this one check out of the way, so I might as well. Might as well get $40. I wish one of these just out of 20.
Trying to think what other things you could do.
Oh, there's a lot. My map is still really lit up, so there's a lot of things.
Okay.
Alright, Skull Mask doesn't matter. That's good. I don't have to worry about the entire mask quest then, because using the tournament rule set keeps me from doing Mask of Truth, which that's always terrible anyways. I just realized it's the same theme that plays in the Lost Woods from Twilight Princess, so in a way we still got a Lost Woods theme. That is so ironically funny.
That is ironic. Oh my god.
Because Midnight's Laminate, yeah, that doesn't that also play in TP in the forest?
Kind of.
Waste of everything. That's why we save. Yeah, Way of the Hero Village is on Way of the Hero. In other words, water's wet. Grass is green. Sky is blue. I think we already got that hint anyway, so yeah, we're starting to run out of those hints now. It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
That's how it goes, though. Alright, let me see how well this Ocarina game goes with different colored buttons. I swear. It may throw me off. Oh, I can't do it because I don't have Ocarina. Should I just do it now anyways? Save us a walk?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? If there's anything too breaking, we'll just reset and just make a note of it. I don't want to break the seed too much. This probably could just be $5. I hit B thinking I had a sword to do this. I may instant drop bugs. No, come back, please. Alright, we're not doing this. Never mind. There's how the game prevents me from cheating. My muscle memory kicks in the wrong way. It's fine, I'll get the bugs back real quick. Kinda want the heart. Remember this time, the press C left. You idiot.
Don't push the wrong one.
There. That was one of the easiest songs I got in a while. I will say, one time I got one of these songs that was just all basically the same note. Wish I had that.
It's
Yeah,
like, man,
that's
I
fine.
had that. Yeah, that would have been great.
Yeah, I remember one time I played this, it was like down, 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 and the last note was something different, like A or something. That one note was a contrarian.
He's like, fuck everything else. I gotta be different.
Yeah, I kind of noticed Market's pretty dead, so I don't have to worry about the Bombchu game. And another forest key. Yeah, do another save.
I know you probably told me this before, but do you think that the Ocarina of Time 3D version is a good port or a remaster of the
It's
game?
fine, yeah. It didn't really change much, so I think it's fine. Like, it changed enough to make it feel more modernized without changing way too much and making it not that faithful of a remake like MM3D was. I don't care for that one as much because they changed a little too much about it. in my opinion.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's
So
still
you like-
fine. It's just, yeah, it changed a little too much.
Yeah.
Trying to be careful with my bombs here because I only have 4. I could have checked the other guy, but I'll remember him for later when I can actually afford to use explosives. I couldn't afford the other scrub because that guy was 40. Because those scrubs aren't considered part of the scrub sanity affordable price, so my money was drained. Oh, is he dead? Oh. Do it later. It's fine. Either way, I almost feel like the guy would have been a waste too. I'll just remember him for later. I didn't realize the 2 that are normally 40 get nerfed too with affordable sanity. Because they're not technically part of that roulette. That's how they used to have it, actually. Maybe that's why I'm getting confused. In earlier Scrub Sandy build, they didn't change those guys at all.
Give me your stuff. Deku
Thanks
stick.
for the stick.
What is even a rando?
Well, normally that guy sells something like, I think, like a potion or something. I don't think it's a stick normally.
I thought it was a stick. I'm sorry.
That guy, on the other hand, doesn't sell you a bow normally. I like you.
Whack. Another gold sculpture. Wow, that was vanilla.
Yeah, I mean, there's 100 of them. It's not surprising. That will
Yeah.
probably happen a lot. Here, this will make up for my mistake from earlier. I'm gonna check this hole, and if this is nothing, then I should be okay.
Hi, Wolfos. Wolfo's like, my hiding! Alright, what be in this chest?
Eh. So far, not great.
That's disappointing.
Not gonna bother you, because I can't do anything over here anyways. Yeah, we didn't miss anything. Good. And chat doubted me. Now, really, the only thing that's left in the forest is like 2 things. And both of them I can't do right now, so we're good.
So you gotta move on to the next thing. So I know this is kind of a dumb question, but does Master Quest only change the dungeons?
Yeah,
Everything-
Master Quest, at least with the original release, is only dungeons. They didn't really change until 3DS, where it was basically Twilight Princess, where they mirrored the whole game. For some
Oh, okay.
reason.
Why is that? Can I ask why that throws off people?
It's
It's just
because
like-
it's just they're not used to it. If you play a game for years in one way and then you play it with a mirror, it throws you all off.
Yeah,
I
guess
got
so.
tripped up a lot when I played that because I'm just not used to it. I'm always used to going left for like certain things in the game, and now it's like, oh no, it's alright.
It also mirrors the game. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't
and
know,
also
I-
you take
I
double
played-
damage in 3DS MQ, which is another thing they changed. Which that's actually a good change for difficulty. It does actually feel more difficult when you do that.
Yeah.
So, like, some changes they make are fine, then others like, it doesn't feel any different.
I mean, I guess I've just been used to playing games like Twilight Princess, and I played both versions of that game so much that it's just like, it doesn't bother me when things are flipped.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not as used to it. It takes a little bit of time. Oh, crap. I didn't want that to happen. It takes a little bit of time to get used to certain things on that, but yeah, it's pretty quick to adjust.
Yeah.
I really wish I had explosives. I'm tired of resetting like every 2 minutes.
Reset. Lester, it wouldn't be a rando if you didn't reset.
This is true. Where is that one I just checked? Well, I got the freestanding. Okay. I hate my electricity in this house. Freaky Friday for randos, a 40-piece Triforce Hunt, affordable Scrub Sanity, and decoupled Grotto entrance rando. Ugh.
Requires Dev R.
Well, it's a Dev branch.
Okay.
That's the specific version. But yeah, if it's the couple Grotto thing, yeah, it's not in the official release yet, I don't think, so. Dev thing. Sneak peek. That kind of sounds like a mess. Because that one's going to take a while.
I know the source code for Ocarina of Time and Mario 64 and stuff like that were leaked not too long ago. And would that help in like randomizer builds later on?
I mean, it could, but that's a legal gray area no one wants to touch.
Okay.
Because if they're caught using code that's from an official thing, they may get a cease and desist. This is already like super gray area to a point where it's like different enough that it's original, but you're technically using someone else's IP. You're just not distributing the actual game. That's why it's okay. Wow, okay, 2 bow locations immediately. Tesla doesn't like the idea of the couple. This would be never in the official release. Wow, that's kind of surprising, actually. I would think they would just do it anyways if it's requested enough, even if a specific person doesn't like it. That kind of feels strange to me, I'm not gonna lie, but if it's a standalone release people can download, at least it's there. Is there even a point to collecting these tokens? Because so far, 30 through 50 just don't matter.
30 gold Skulltula reveals a gold Skulltula token. Oh my god. I'm gonna keep on getting those.
I mean, I'm gonna be getting it regardless. There's nothing I can do about that one. I'm gonna save again. It's right here. This is a waste. I want my Bombchu back. Yeah, not worth it. I want just explosives, please. Should probably go and break soon just so I can clean up this tracker. It's so messy right now and I got a lot to clean off. There's still some stuff we can check, so I might as well check some of it. You know what? This is technically in logic because I do have bomb chews to open the way. This will save me a chew. I'm just gonna do the Navi Dive strat to go to Zora's River. It's a quick way. I might as well.
Yeah.
Anything to save a Chew right now is also nice. It's in logic. I'm just doing something to save me a Chew. That's it. This is why I don't enter races. This will just happen because of muscle memory. At least this gives me a check to tick off half the stuff on this tracker.
Yeah. Zora's River.
I made it here at the perfect time, too, because it's going to turn night here in a second.
Gold skull too. Where you at? There you are. There. Okay.
Ooh, I'm glad I came here.
Shot.
That's a good item. And that's in logic, so I didn't cheat to get that. I'm supposed to be able to get it right now.
He got the hook shot. Now you can explore a couple of things.
That, and also I can collect so many more Skulltulas now. That opens up a huge number of Skulltulas I can get. Hang on, I just need a few more bucks. There you go. That's enough. Now I can afford to buy the Bean Guy's item, because he's in the shuffle as well.
Oh, really? The bean guy's in the shuffle? So you can get, like, lots of magic beans?
No.
And just
No, I put the beans in the shuffle list, but now, as you see, I just bought something from him and it just gave me something. Still consider out of logic and no bomber scale. Well, actually, it should... Well, it's kind of confusing for that reason. It's like pseudo out of logic because they let me get bomb shoes from a shop. Bomb shoes aren't in logic, but because I can buy them in a shop, I can do it now. Bomb shoes are weird when it comes to logic. If I get them and it's natural, I could consider myself a fool. I consider it somewhat in logic. Not like fully, but close enough that it's still intended without tricks or glitches. It's kind of weird when you talk about logic in this because it's kind of a weird scenario depending on what you do or what items you consider could be in it or not, because it's the argument of the century.
Yeah.
Bomb shoes at one point were put in logic, but it screwed up so many things, people didn't like it, so they gave it an option now. And if you turn it on, it acts basically like if you get the bomb bag early, but that doesn't help you much if you're still dealing with low explosives.
Yeah.
Yeah, logic assumes the worst case scenario with people like wasting things or just not knowing how to use them properly. So yeah, especially with the bomb shoes, they're really wish-washy on the logic thing because a lot of people don't know how to use them. They may just let them off in the field and they'll miss their target. If you guys want a quick tip to explode these things fast, either do a backflip, pull out the bomb shoe and immediately pull out your shield, instant explode, or put it down on the ground and immediately use a Deku on the bomb shoe. Instant explode.
Oh, wow.
Also, if you're an adult, run, shield drop the chew, and then just slash it with your sword. Instant explode. That only works if it's on a wall, though. Well, that's good if you're entering, like, the Dongos, for a good example there. Almost Fork has a special thing about bomb shoes that are logic, causing bomb shoes to drop from grass like regular bombs. That's interesting. I like that idea, because if you put these in logic in other dev branches, or even like the standard branch, it doesn't do anything in terms of drops. Which makes it a lot harder to figure out what's what. I might as well check the hint while I'm waiting. Also, I need Gabora to fly away, because I'm going to check those scrubs now that I have money. DC water. Oh, okay, so that's... I know what that is.
AC waters, Deku seeds.
Okay, I got it. That's good, because I don't have to worry about getting iron boots for just one item in the fountain. That's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. I don't want to use a chew for this. I may have to use a chew for this, just for one stupid check.
I know. It's bad. I'm sorry.
I don't want to do. Well, I don't need to. That's the worst part. That's why I'm trying to avoid it. There's an easy setup if you want to use a chew to kill this skull, but I don't want to waste my chews. I can use a stick. Why I'm like, Do I want to do easy and waste explosives, or do I just want to do it hard and almost die because of it? Good. All right, what is it? Okay, that was actually worth it. That's a boss key.
That could be useful.
If I swear a dungeon, I can access the boss immediately. That's helpful. Otherwise, it's like, it could be helpful later. As of right now, probably gonna be a later. I can't get to that other skull. I know that much. Really? This is one thing I always hated to do without Boomerang. You can get the skull token without it, but it's such a precise jump. We'll get it here in a moment. May take a couple tries. Good thing I got broken stick. Also, I forgot, too, because certain items in Rando's hitboxes actually changed, too, because of this, so this may be slightly out of reach. And if it is, I'll just make a note of it on the tracker and just do it later. I'll try it one more time and then I'll just make a note. Because again, this thing is kind of high up and I think the hitbox gets slightly changed because of it.
Yeah, really?
I think. I'm not exactly sure. This is not the practice ROM. I can't look at hitboxes. Kind of wish it was right now because of that. Like one of the coolest things they added to the practice ROM because it told you how many things have the worst hitboxes in the world. Now I can just make a note of this. Well, at this point, I guess I'm going to slowly swim over here because by the time I get to the other area of the pond, it's going to be night. This is going to work in my favor. This one, mark as a boss key. You. Where's that one thing? Oh, here we go. Bomb alcove. I was looking for a specific thing to track off. Kind of hard to find it.
Oh, I was wondering what the heck Link was doing for a second there. I was like, oh, he's almost dead. That's why he was...
Yeah, I was going to say, that's death.
That has to be almost dead.
Click you. Click you. This is a good time to check a bunch of stuff. I'm fine with this. Alright, we got the Weep. We're good. Giant Wallet. Alright, I don't know how useful that'll be at the current moment. It depends, because I still haven't seen certain items in other shops. But that could be good. You want to move? Take your DK64 music and get out of here.
Get out of the way, Gabora Gabora.
You gotta be careful too, because he almost grabbed me. And if he grabbed me, I would have went with him. I don't want that.
Like,
I'm gonna play this one safe. Not all of you in the face. Really? Come on, man. I want to have a heart. Just drop some hearts. Dropping money is also good. Thank you. Perfect timing to get that wallet upgrade. Really perfect timing. Jeez, this place was loaded with money. I mean, that doesn't help me, but thanks, I guess, for the money.
Smoke weed every day.
It just stares into my soul. Please stop looking at me. I get concerned when he looks into me.
Lester, you're not allowed to pick up a single rupee for that now. It's a perfect number.
I gotta spend 20 of them, sorry.
Dang
It's
it.
gonna happen. Also, I can't get this right now, but let me dive in the water here real quick to see what this is. Yeah, it's a small key. I'll have to remember that for later, because that could be important. It may be a useless key, or maybe a good key. We don't know. If it's too high, it might be the item itself. Noise Skull is manually changed to avoid cheese as the vanilla water temple. Noise Skull sanity. I didn't know that was a thing they changed, but that kind of makes sense. They did alter some stuff about the game with certain things turned on, like when you don't have Key Sanity on, there's a door that's unlocked by default in the beginning of Fire Temple, but with Key Sanity to put the lock back on it. So that's nice. It's a quality of life thing for Fire because of that.
Quality of life. I do like that in these randomizers they put quality of life stuff in it.
Yeah. There's a lot of quality of life stuff and pretty much a lot of the Zelda randomizers at this point. Okay, that's done. I don't think what would be the fastest. I'd probably just take a boar back. I also just remember I didn't plant the bean here, so I should plant that bean so I can get over to fishing as adult, because it's the only way I can get over there until I get Ocarina. Because until then, I can't use Scarecrow Song for anything. Because I can't play it. Even though I have Hookshot. Also, this is important for a piece of heart in here, so I need that to be planted for a heart too. Yeah, I think it's time for us to go back to adult. Kind of surprising how open Child was here for a while, because adult was kind of locked down since he had basically nothing. And now he can do a lot more. Let's do it. Also, I just realized I can check that boulder, but I'm gonna check it as adult because if I need to like save scum the chew, I can restart here in the market area instead of restarting all the way back in Kokiri.
Yeah.
It'll be a big walk.
Going back to being 17 years old. Or 19 years old. I guess it would be 19, right?
Did they ever really officially confirm his age for Ocarina? Because I know it's been debated for years for that.
Child Link.
That's why I asked, because I don't know if they ever confirmed Child Link's age. I've heard numbers thrown around like he's like 12 or something, so like 11 or 12, so that adult Link's age is considered technically adult. 17, 18 is considered adult, depending on where you are. Historia retcon Child Link to be 13. And that's the closest we have to an official thing, so I'm guessing, yeah, 13. Which, if that's the case, that is not a child.
As a teenager.
Yeah. 12 would make more sense, because that is borderline teen. And that makes way more sense to call it child because of that. Shadow on the way of the hero. Oh, boy. That's not great for key sanity, because they do so much in that dungeon. You need a crap ton of keys.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
you got
I'm definitely gonna keep that. That's good. Because in key sanity, having a warping ability like that is huge. So that really helps. Okay, let me think. I need to go back over here. So I might as well go to CAC. I can do the archery. I'm debating if I should check the... Well, there's so many areas I want to check grottos, but I only have 2 bomb juice. It's such a dilemma in life. Do I check this hole? Do I check that hole? Do I reset myself again? I'm gonna check the archery first. That would be the smarter thing to do.
Yeah,
and then if I get more things to check grottos with, like actual explosives or a hammer. Honestly, right now, hammer would be very preferred. Oh, finger slip, it's fine. Hello? Hit them! You know what? This attempt already failed anyways, waste the rest. I don't know how that one missed like 3 times. That looked like it was gonna hit.
Well, try again, alright? That's all you can do. Dang it!
I have money, so I don't care about playing the entire thing. I can afford to do this. Stone Shadow always finds a way. I can skip... I just realized I can skip, like... Why are you? I can skip some of it if I go the back way, if I really have to for some stupid reason, but I don't want to do that. I'm trying to do things as legit as possible, since this is glitchless, technically.
Yeah. I mean, you already kind of broke it with...
I have a feeling this house is going to be completely dead. The only thing left now to check is 20.
Oh my god.
Let me make sure I aim this right, because this hitbox is kind of big. Okay. Okay, well, I just need an ocarina. I can finally check cows. Worth it.
Wait, did you get a bonus song just now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you believe we're almost 2 hours in? We still haven't checked any song locations yet?
I know. That's crazy. Because you don't have your ocarina yet.
Well, no, it's not just that, but we literally haven't gone to a song check yet. The first one's coming up, and it's here in Death Mountain. This is the first one I can actually get to, with both hover roots and the long shot. Alright, fire key. That's good. What does that make? Okay, I'm right on my tracking then. Nope. Alright, we're gonna wait here. I will murder him. With this bomb. I gotta save on explosives somehow. Alright, hopefully this shop is good, because if this shop is good, that'll actually be kind of a breakthrough. If it's not, then, well, we're still around scavenging.
Well, if we find out that this is where our ocarina was all this time.
Well, then that means I can now actually get it, because that wouldn't have changed anything. Nothing good here. Alright. Well,
Oh, that's vanilla.
Oh, 10 pack for 99. Well, that will help on my my bomb shoot count. I'm gonna buy this. I'm also gonna buy those 9 pack. Wait, what? Oh, that's right. I don't have bomb back. I forgot. I can't buy those ones because those technically don't count as in logic. This is almost the same color as the actual Zord tunic. What is this? Oh, wait a minute. Before I go, this is the whole reason why I bought this. There's a set of 3 scrubs that normally you can't get to without Ocarina. But because I got this tunic, and I also have the hookshot, I can get to them now. So I'll have enough time with iframes. Normally this is a pain to get if you're just doing hookshot strats, but I have Goron tunic, makes it a little bit easier.
I'm not taking damage. Or I am taking damage, but not...
It's like once every like 2 seconds, which is more than enough time to aim. Another shadow key. Well, it's good to get these early. Especially since it's Way of the Hero, it's kind of required and all.
What is Way of the Hero?
Required.
Is that what it just means? It's just required?
Required, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Also impossible about Goron to Grenade. You mean getting into that hole without Song of Time? Because that's how I technically intend for you to get in there, Song of Time. There's a Song of Time block that spawns there. Let me see if I can do this. Yes, I did it. There's a hookshot point in there, and you can just clip through the wall. So, yeah. Swag strats. Alright, first song check. What item does it give? Alright, well, anticlimactic.
First song check, what's it gonna be? It's a skull token.
Okay, what do you expect? Might as well. I'm kind of low on nuts. And it's a capacity upgrade, so that kind of helps. I didn't mean to click that. There we go. Let's say, hey, we got bombs. It's a miracle. If only. Definitely want that. Oh, that was the wrong area. Brain fart. Fine. Quad damage, so I gotta be careful, but when you have double defense, quad damage doesn't mean that much anymore.
Just double damage.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, there's your real, like, more detailed explanation for you, Matt, in chat about what way hero technically means.
Logically required to beat the game, assuming glitchless. Okay.
Yeah. Those hints don't really matter much if you're playing with like glitched logic or no logic for that reason. Where's the spirit on here? Here we go. Yeah, fire's always gonna assume you're gonna have a Goron tunic. So if you get way of the hero in an area and then your item is just a tunic, it's assuming that you need to go and fire for something. So that's what that would be.
Okay.
I'm getting that chew back. My chew. Oh yeah, I forgot. The map tracker reminded me. There's a Deku scrub in that volcano. Child only.
So you gotta be a child.
I don't know why there's a scrub in there, but there's a scrub in there. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know what this corn shop assumes. I'm gonna say, yeah, you. Alright, well, I'm gonna take a break here in just a second. I'm just marking off some stuff before I forget. I think I pretty much covered a lot of it, so yeah. I'm actually gonna sit here for a moment. So we're gonna actually take a break. We get up and stretch for a moment. And when we come back, we'll... I don't know where we're gonna go next. According to what I can do here, since I got the hook shot, I might as well... Yeah, I might as well try to go over to Sacred Forest Meadow. See what's over there. Maybe pop into Forest real quick. So, we got some options, so stay tuned and we'll be back here in just a bit. Alright, we're back. Looking over the tracker a little bit, I got some better ideas of where I can go next, so... Let's go. To go head back to the river real quick. Because I can get some stuff there with my hook shot now. I couldn't get previously.
The hook shot, now you can go on the ledges and stuff.
Still want to be careful with this one shoe. That 5-pack was one of the best decisions I made early game, because that's actually opened up a lot of stuff for us, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Like, that 5-pack, man, it paid for itself. And then some. Also, if it's almost nighttime, I might as well do this first. Might as well go back over the Kakariko real fast. And just grab me the one skull here. Because it's on the way.
Kakariko Village. I wonder what they're gonna do in Breath of the Wild 2. I was thinking that the other
hard
day.
To really say. Although I heard a thing, I think it was with Ocarina of Time originally, but there was one Zelda game that originally had an idea of having a Ganon's castle like float above Hyrule, and seems like Breath of the Wild 2 is actually reusing that idea now. So if that's the case, that's cool.
Do you think that they might have revived the actual like human form of Ganon? And that
Possibly, it depends. Because they
Like,
show the spirit of it, so they could easily just, yeah, pull bait and switch and say, it's actually the human version. Here's Ganondorf.
I was just thinking about that the other day. I said, I know the game's probably not out for a while. I don't know.
It probably won't be anytime soon. I don't think we're getting that until at least 2021. Maybe 2022 at the latest.
Well, it's just I was thinking about it because I said, well, I don't know, especially after what Nintendo did today. I was just like, well, they might just randomly drop a fucking trailer.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about them randomly dropping trailers on social media like that, because it definitely sparks other conversations that people don't necessarily like.
Like what? Like why is there no direct?
Yep.
You know, it's just like I think people need to just fucking realize that the period we are in right now. There's no. They probably can't get together to record it. They probably have these trailers ready, but they haven't had a chance to record the direct because you need people for that. So
Yeah, I mean, that's true. I don't know. It just feels weird because they did that mini thing. That's actually really good. They did
I
that
have
mini
a
thing that was just a voiceover guy with trailers. They could probably do that again, but they need to do another direct.
I guess you're right.
That's what I mean. It's like it's kind of weird with how they just randomly release news on social media. It feels like it has less of an impact because there's no build up. It's just, hey, here's this thing that comes out in like 2 months. Like, what? Okay, hi. For starters, didn't know you were gonna be on my feet today.
Although the investors meeting still had Breath of the Wild sequel as TBA, same with Bayo and Prime 4. I kind of expected with Prime 4 because they restarted development on that, so
Yeah.
I'm not expecting Prime 4 for a while.
Yeah, that one I'm not
And-
surprised for that reason. Look at that
Bayo
shortcut one
3
here.
is going on with Bayo 3.
Well, Bayo 3 is apparently still coming along fine, according to Platinum, but they're focusing a lot more right now. Like, they just did that Wonderful 101 remake port thing. So, it's like, they also juggle other projects with Bayonetta, so it's probably going to be one of those things. It's going to take a while.
Yeah.
You can do that.
But yeah, Breath of the Wild, I think, like, it won't take as long. I don't think Breath of the Wild 2 is going to take as long as, like, Breath of the Wild 1 because of reusing assets. So
It depends, but yeah, probably not, because the first game got so many delays and got shifted to a whole new console because of it.
yeah, well, think about it this way. Like, Ocarina of Time came out, what, 98?
Yeah,
When
and
did
then
Ocarina-
MM was...
MM was
I'm
over-
having a hard time with this. Hang on a second.
What
I'm
about
having a
Spirit?
hard time here.
Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass were a couple years apart too, weren't they? I think they were like
Split.
3 years apart. And they were using the same engine.
Yeah, here's the problem with those, though. They were rushed out a little bit. Like, Anuma had a lot of regrets for Majora's Mask because of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he made so many apologies when they were doing 3D. There you go. I just was not concentrating. Yeah, he made a lot of apologies to the dev staff saying, I don't know what I was thinking at this time because of weird things about the original.
I didn't know he felt that way about it. I guess
Yeah.
I'm not real interview about it. I mean, they do this all the time with the Zelda games. They just reuse the engines.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
why not? Because
It's easy
Zelda's-
enough to do. And also, it gets a product out quicker, but sometimes it does cause weird issues, obviously. Like, how Majora's Mask had a lot of the same issues Ocarina of Time did, which was reflected back in the reviews and back in the day.
Well, look at it this way. They're still beloved to this day.
Yeah.
So
More so than ever before, because MM was not a game people cared about much when it first released, but it became a cult classic a few years later.
yeah, MM had a 1-year dev cycle. Okay. Kind of figured. Because then I was like, MM came out, what, 2000?
Yeah, but also that had a weird development because of the same weird development Ocarina had with the 64DD thing. There's actually some hidden files in the code, too, people were just discovering, like, in Majora's Mask, there is actually support for a microphone. So you can scream, like, Japanese phrases to certain things and it would work. Like, you can scream the Japanese equivalent of, like, wake up to Deku Scrubs and they will wake up, which is the same effect you get from Sonata of Awakening. That's still in the code, in all versions.
No, what the heck? That's weird.
Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff that definitely was cut out because of, like, the shift over to different hardware kind of thing, and it had to be out at a certain point.
Well, it's if it does, sorry, let me rephrase that. I'm sorry, I'm getting stuttered on my words. Like, it's so weird though that Nintendo is dropping all these trailers. Like, just at least today with Paper Mario, they just dropped it randomly. I have a feeling it's going to be that. They did the same thing with Elder Scrolls Blades today too.
Well, to be fair, they announced Blades back at Bethesda's E3. So
Well,
it's not very much of a random drop, just, oh, it finally exists. Why does it take so
finally,
long? It's a mobile game.
I know. But, you know, it's one of those things like, oh, I didn't know it was coming out today. Please insert disc to continue.
Yeah, that's a leftover from the 64 DD data. You could probably get that to appear in your game at Ace. I wouldn't be surprised. Because Ace lets you do anything.
I don't know. What do you think is coming out this year? I think
It's hard to really say because the only other thing now Nintendo really lined up is that new Paper Mario. Anything past July is still a mystery.
Do you think that I want your honest opinion? Do you honestly think that that we're getting the 3D Mario remakes that they're all talking about a couple months ago?
Probably not to that scale. We might get remakes. I don't think we're gonna get like remasters of every single game all at once because that's very unrealistic.
Yeah.
Because remakes of games take months, if not years, to develop. So yeah, let's put 4 out at once. Because yeah, that's how it's gonna work. That's a little too extreme. Like, look how long Crash and Spyro kind of went through that remake treatment. It took them a while just to get these games because of how long it took for them to develop.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think that I really don't think like if there's going to be a Mario remaster, I feel like it's going to be 64 probably, even though they already have one
Yeah.
essentially.
Well, it actually would make more sense to do a proper remaster of it because then they can incorporate elements of both games into one. Because there were certain stars that were different between 64 and 64 DS. Like 2 stars, I think, were just absent from the original version. They were changed. So they can rectify that.
Opera crashed on me for quite some reason. Oh yeah, that's right. You do use Opera, don't you? I forgot. You're like the only person I know that uses that.
Yeah.
Not that it's a bad thing, Kara. I'm sorry. I don't make it.
I mean, it's gotten a lot better over the years. I know some people are still kind of concerned with some privacy stuff with the browser. I just wasted that shoe in the worst way possible. This is why we saved. My shield drop didn't work in the way I was expecting, which was kind of weird. I don't know why that didn't come out.
Firefox for some reason. That's fine. Like like I said, I wasn't trying to.
No, I get why some people do use it for that reason. That's perfectly fine. I don't know. I don't like some stuff about it. The privacy thing, like them taking your data just randomly selling it to people, is kind of bad to me. I don't like that idea.
I don't know. I also heard today that Pikmin 3 is getting the deluxe version pretty soon.
That's been rumored for years, because that same thing happened last year, too.
I know that's been rumored for years, but a big news site like reported on it. I was like, well,
I don't know about that. I don't believe it when that happens. Because the Switch Pro got the same treatment. Got announced that officially doesn't exist. The Mario remakes got that announcement. We still haven't seen anything about that. It's just like, I don't trust even the major outlets when they report on these rumors because their sources aren't always the most accurate. Sometimes they're actually worse than just a random dude on 4chan.
yeah, you're right, because a lot more people sit there and believe it.
Yeah. It fuels a fire that really shouldn't exist at that point. Quad damage.
Ow. Just ow.
I should have just done spam attacks. Fine. It spawns me back here anyways with the game over, so it really doesn't change anything. Also, I should probably get some sticks from these guys, because I don't have many sticks. Yeah. Next time I fight one of them, we'll just get sticks from them. Conveniently, there's one next to my house. Let's get a stick real quick.
Man. I'm kind of glad I get paid tomorrow, to be perfectly honest, because,
Really, dude? Stop lunging.
oh shoot, doesn't, oh
hate
gosh.
everything.
No.
Yeah, it's
Doesn't
fine.
Shantae pre-orders go up on limited runs tomorrow?
Yep.
Okay.
I really hope those ones will like sell out immediately because it's Shantae and they have limited collector's cards too. Like they're apparently they got a lot of rights with Shantae, not just like here's the game and a little collector's thing. No, we'll have exclusive trading cards too, which I don't normally do to this scale.
Yeah, that's
Dear
kind of
God,
weird.
how much did they get for the rights? They also got a plush. There's so much rights apparently they got.
Lester's like, why?
I know,
Don't-
when I'm unemployed. Like, of course it's gotta be with this time. Wait, they're adding games to the Switch Online, and one of them's Wild Guns NES. Wait, what?
Wait, what? Did this just happen?
Are you sure that? Wait, Wild Guns. I'm thinking of the SNES game. That one's true. Why? There's a remaster of that on the Switch. That's also another one of those like shadow announcements. But to be fair, those games don't need anything special. I'm gonna actually look at that because I think that the Wild thing is different. Oh, I might be thinking of a different game. Yeah, no, I was right. Super Nintendo Wild Guns. That is the weirdest and most redundant thing because you can buy the remaster version on the Switch, which is 100 times better than the Super Nintendo release.
Pondle de Pong got there too, and Rygar from on the NES. I actually like Rygar. That's actually kind of cool. I know Pondle de Pong is essentially just Tetris Attack, but
I'm just so confused. Why the heck are they getting Wild Guns on the Super Nintendo when that's already on the system?
because we can.
That's literally all it is. Like, well, it's good as a free option for people who want to get into it, as long as you're paying for online, that is. But it's just so redundant to me.
Of course, I shouldn't. I looked at the thing, and I shouldn't have looked at the comments. Oh god.
Well, what do you expect? It's Nintendo. If it's not direct news, it's gonna be where's my direct comments.
No, it's not that. It's just people saying, "Where's my earth down? John Country."
Yeah, that's more tame than I'm expecting. Because again, I'm expecting direct news. That's always what people complain about first. I haven't done this maze legit like this in years, because I'm always using Scarecrow song to skip it. Or just ground jumping. That's fine. I don't actually need to get that. Well, I probably should just... Because I still don't know what the 20 reward is. I'm one away, so might as well.
I guess Johnny. Some call me Johnny's. Some call me Johnny's uncle. Said, "Is there some online co-op?" I said, "Well, yeah. I mean, don't all Super Nintendo games do online co-op?"
Yeah. Why am I sucking tonight? Maybe I should have done a practice random beforehand just to de-rest on Ocarina. I haven't played this game since the last randomizer I did, which was a couple months ago. Okay. I still don't have anything to use with magic outside of one thing, so... Neat, I guess?
What is this? Oh. I laughed my ass off. You did it. Amber beat Persona 3. Paper Mario the Origami King Switch pre-orders 99.434% off at GameStop.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that one's gonna cause someone to lose their job.
Well, no, it's at $59.99, down from $9,999.99.
Oh man, my favorite price. If anyone pays that for Paper Mario, they're insane.
One key away from being an actual full clear. Rip.
I could probably full clear if I really want to right now. Although, actually, no way I can't. I was thinking of one damage boot strategy I could do with hover boots, but they require bombs. So, nope, that's not happening. I could technically do the same thing with a shoe, but that's probably not worth it. Oh, that's the Zelda 2 dungeon music. I was like, what the heck is this weird trombone? Took me a second to realize what song that was.
That's actually kind of cool that Pong got re-released, so. I mean, I think it's in all Japanese still, but.
I mean, that's better than nothing, yeah.
Better than nothing, you know.
I want the stick. Give me the stick. Thank you.
Another gold school Tula.
At this point, I have no reason to get those, so if I get it, it's just gonna be a laugh like this. Because I know anything past 20 is just useless. I maybe rusted the game, but at least I remember how to do this.
What is Jeff Keighley?
Oh, he's technically out of logic, but I don't care. It's such a minor thing. I know people do this in the tournaments. Seen it.
No, I was wondering what the Summer Games thing was doing tonight. I was like, why is Jeff Keighley live? I was like, oh, he's doing a Q&A. Never mind.
Wait, they put that hookshot vine jump now in logic? Okay. This is what I was talking about earlier in the stream, where logic is very confusing in this game, because what's considered in and out is very back and forth. Because I honestly think that shouldn't be considered, in a way. So many people don't realize that's a thing you can do.
Oh, apparently, I looked at the trailer earlier. I guess Peach is a bad guy in this Paper Mario?
I mean, she was in some of the other games, like Thousand Year Door, because of being possessed, so could be the same kind of plot point.
I guess Peach is a bad guy in the Origami King. And Bowser Jr. kind of help you. Kind of odd. But
again,
I mean,
that could just be, like I said, a similar thing to Thousand Year Door, but they could just be using it as a brainwash. And oh, here's this real villain. It's Bowser. Who would have guessed? You know, the plot to almost every Mario and Luigi game.
Yeah.
You always gotta fight a Bowser. Even the game where you play as Bowser, you fight Bowser. They find a way.
You fight a Shadow Bowser. It took you a long time, Amber, but I'm happy you beat the game.
Yeah. I could have beat it sooner, but I wanted to grind.
Just check it off your backlog list.
Thank God.
that's right. I don't have a strength upgrade. I forgot.
I see
Probably
this
make it over
article.
here. Maybe.
So they are probably having Peach be brainwashed or something. Still interesting. Yeah,
Okay, I can do that.
it is. I just saw an article just now. It says apparently, Paper Mario just finished development 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
I was like,
That's the whole reason why they announced it today. It's like, all right, good enough. Go. Release date put on it.
it's good to go.
Although, if that's the case, it's kind of funny. It takes 2 months from being done to release. You would think it would just release in a month because of that, but whatever. They need more time to polish. I'm fine with that.
I'm expecting some bugs at launch at this rate.
Ooh. Now that's a good item.
Arrow.
I mean, I can't do anything with this for a couple hours, but I'll take it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was a Ghost of Tsushima state of play today. I didn't even realize that. Sony had their own separate state of play for Ghost
Oh
of
yeah, I
Tsushima.
forgot because that was such a very last-second announcement thing.
Yeah, what's with all these? Yeah, you're right. These companies are just fucking shadow dropping their announcements all the time.
Yeah, it kind of feels a little weird, but I think without E3 and the fact that they're doing this like summer announcement thing for literally the whole summer, so it's months of announcements spread out. I think at this point, companies are just doing what they feel like.
They're just like, we don't have a place to do this here.
Yeah, so we'll just kind of do our own thing when we feel like it, which could be right now.
I did see something yesterday that I guess Phil Spencer says, yeah, that they're still planning on getting the Xbox Series X and I guess PS5 too to that degree are still set out for holiday, but they said you won't really feel the effect of COVID-19 on the gaming industry until like 2021.
I can kind of see that because, yeah, a lot of stuff for 2020 will be done because they have a lot of it already kind of established from like 18, 19, such like that. But yeah, going forward, you would definitely see a lot more delays because they did actually say something about that, at least with the X. Microsoft said we're still planning to get the system out this year, but software may be a little lacking due to the virus outbreak. And that makes a lot more sense because they've been working on this production for a while, but the software takes a lot longer, and that may be hindered because of the multiple studios running into issues. So that makes a lot more sense in that regard.
Well, he brought up a good thing too. Is like motion capture and stuff like that. You have to go to the studio for that. You can't really do that during this time.
Yeah.
So it's like that's gonna really affect things for next year.
Oh, yeah. Especially for big game releases that require that kind of stuff. Like, that's not going to matter for smaller things that are, like, just a window. Like, if you're playing a sprite-based game from an indie dev, like, they'll be on track if they can do their work at home. But for the big AAA studios, yeah, that's definitely going to hit them hard. I still wish I had more explosives. There's so much I want to do, and half of it's locked up because I don't have a bomb bag.
Hopefully you can find it soon.
Yeah, because honestly, that's going to be the big thing I need right now. So many other things I can't really check without it. At this point, it almost feels like the game may be pointing me in a direction of just going to fire for a quick sec to see what's there and pop out. I'm debating if I should just do that or use my one shoe and Dodongo. Because I can also do that.
Him before something big that isn't first check and fire.
That or if they make me do the trade quest now. Ugh. Because I only have prescription, so that's going to take a little while. Although I technically don't have fire. And I unfroze King's Orb without blue fire, so that may be someone out of logic. No, it may be in logic because I can technically buy the 500 blue fire now with the wallet. I'm gonna just assume it's not because I don't actually have a way to technically unfreeze him. I'm just gonna ignore that. I pop in here. If there's nothing good, I can always just scum. Just save scum this.
Save scum. You gotta love save scumming. I don't understand why people don't like save scumming. I'm like, why?
I mean, some people just think it kind of defeats the purpose.
Well,
It makes it a lot more cheap, which is understandable.
If I don't want to waste my resources I've got, then and I wanted to check, you know, it's like, what's the hurt?
Worth.
In me
So worth. I can't remember the sculptural locations in this dungeon. I almost want to go around because of that. Hang on, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna actually pull up a guide for Dodongo's Cavern. Master Quest to see some pictures if I can.
So I
And
know
of course,
where
the first one is just a text guide.
you gotta love them game facts.
That was IGN.
Oh, it's IGN.
And even Zelda Dungeon's the same, it's just a wall of text.
Oh, come on.
I remember there was a site I found that technically showed you where these things were. Ah, screw it. I might as well just check myself because I can't remember. Also, certain things here, I'm trying to remember too. Like, there's technically a scrub here in the original, but I don't think there's a master. I also can't check because I have to hit certain switches. It's a good thing I have a bow. Oh, that's right. That doesn't work on vertical bomb shoes for some reason. Only works for ones on the ground. Oh, no, it does. Never mind. Just my angle sucked. I gotta say, it's like, wait a minute. I was able to do this other bomb shoes. Why not this? I remember this room, I think, was a waste. Yeah, okay, no, I was wrong. It's Skull. I made the right decision. The right decision.
You got a Gerudo Training Ground small key.
The worst part is I still want at least one key for standard Gerudo Fortress, so I can save a Carpenter.
So at least I could get something.
Well, I have it set to save one Carpenter. So if I could just do that, then I can at least walk around the fortress and check some other stuff.
Yeah. The long shot lets you get Gerudo area for Spirit.
Yeah, now I can technically go over there. It's technically in logic if I want, but I can't. Actually, no, it's still not, because I need at least one fortress key. All that allows me to do is check the treasure chest and the sculpture in that area. And I also have the card shuffled, so it doesn't matter if I save the Carpenters, because I still can't get into training grounds for a while. Unless I glitch.
I'll be right back, Lester.
Alright. Hi. How you doing? Dead? I see.
You didn't even give him a chance to answer.
He doesn't need the answer. He's already dead. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can definitely see the rust of MQ dungeons. Last time I fully played through Master Quest was, I think, 2014? That's why I come in and it's like, oh, this thing. Okay. Like, I blank a lot because of how long it's been.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you're not used to it like the original, like you said earlier.
Yeah, it's a very confusing layout because of all the weird crap they make you do. Can I technically, like, hit this? It's something like a hookshot extension with the bow? No, okay. I was trying to see if I could. Even actually, it wouldn't even matter because I can't do anything in that area. Because I can't pick it up. I need a strength upgrade. It's also this area I can't check over here as a chest because I have no explosives. I'm also never going to have explosives again for a while, too, because of this.
Man, you're
Oh,
that
actually, I'm locked out at this point because one of those things I need to do, I can't do. I just realized because I need explosives. Okay, fire. I also just realized I want to check the 20 reward real quick, so I might as well backtrack for that. I may also walk around drunk-ish because I'm also checking off stuff on my map. This is time of day manipulation. That's all this is. Oh, I just realized I have long shots, so I can show something cool. Sweet. We'll see you here in a bit, once it turns night. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Don't want to ruin the surprise. A mystery for a reason. Alright, let's see. What's our final item here? Is it anything good? It's probably gonna be an ice trap. Eh. Not as bad as an ice trap, but still just a waste of my time. So, skulls were completely worthless. Cake. So my fire case is a stone, and I haven't gotten a hint saying if that place is a Way of a Hero area or not, so I have no idea if it's worth my time or not. It could be one of those dungeons that's just, you know, we'll make it go in here for like one good item, but it's going to be deep fire temple, so it's going to be a waste of like 6 hours just to get there because of how many keys you need. It's going to be one of those. I can feel it now in my bones. What's time of day? You know what? It's gonna seem a little redundant, but I need to do this for skulls anyway, so I might as well. These are both out of logic, but I want them.
So many fire keys, and it's a stone.
You know what? Actually, I'll do it on my way out. We'll go over here first. Let's take the dip. See what's in here.
We're going to Fire Temple now?
Only for a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we can't full clear if we wanted, because I only got 3 keys.
Is this a version 1.0 version that has the
That's what
chanting?
Rando's based off of, so yeah.
Okay.
I don't even think it's possible to play Randomizer with any other build of Ocarina. I think if you're not playing on 1.0, it may just cause issues with the patcher. I never tried it. There's no reason to play any other release, because 1.0 is so busted. Okay, well, it was worth coming in here. And now I can do 2 things. 1, I can use Did's Fire. That's good. 2, I can equip swap. I like equip swapping. That's fun.
Wait, what did you get? I didn't
Dins.
see it. Just dins? Okay.
Open your eyes. And ears. And your keys. Nope. There's one area I can't check right now because I don't have bombs, so of course that's going to be my lockout. I can at least do this. There you go. That one's not nearly as bad as the one in Sacred Forest Meadow to do. That was just a heart. Oh, okay, we're walking away from that.
Oh, hey, Clocktown. I'm still happy it turned out well.
Yeah, the Clocktown remix in this is actually really good. It's not the same as actual Majora's Mask, but it's pretty close. I just realized I can't do much of this area even if I wanted to because I have no strength upgrade again. I'm locked out at this point because of that. Even if I got keys, it does not matter because one area I can't get to because without explosives. One I can't get to because I can't push a box. And also I need explosives if I didn't want to push it for ground jumping, which I don't have. I might as well just leave. Only reason why it's a remix because it's missing extra instruments. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. That kind of goes back to the thing we were talking about earlier with the remixes, where to get music to work in this game, they're working with the limited instrumentation, the sound compression, all that this game has. So any kind of music they can put in this, even from other games, is very impressive. But just how stunningly close certain remixes get is really interesting too, like Clocktown's. Because they added more instruments for the sequel, obviously. Oh wait, you made the Clocktown remix, Kira? I didn't realize that. You did a good job.
Yeah, good job, Kira.
Oh wait a minute, I just realized that this is something I can't do. I think this is a grotto that can appear in this area, but I don't have the song for it. So why am I going over there again? Copy the file from MM, change the missing instruments. I did most of the MM songs to the rando. Okay, whoa, I didn't realize that.
Pretty cool.
I don't know if I've seen credits for that in my files. I seen what the games were from, but I didn't see any, like, credits for who made them, which is kind of strange. And I don't think they'll ever incorporate like the music from other games into the actual randomizer because it's just a more awkward thing to do. You need extra files, and especially if you're using the web patcher, you're not going to be able to do that. Okay, just gotta wait here a second, it'll be night. Trying to see when you guys can drop at least one heart while I wait. Oh, the GitHub has a credits, okay. I don't think I seen that at the time because I just went straight for the download. Not much of the page was open. Alright, I'm rich. Fine with this.
Rich.
With Shop Sandy, that's a big deal. Honestly, at this rate, I may also buy that one blue flame, because that is actually going to be really helpful. But I don't remember where it is, that's the problem. Alright, so I want to show something cool here. And I can easily do this, because now I have long shot. So this game's draw distance is abysmal, and because of that, I can do stuff like this. So normally, here's what happens when you're close enough to this rock. Hookshot just bounces off of it. But if I go a little bit away like this, and then use the hookshot, I just hit the sculpture inside, and here's its price. That's because the rock graphic is loaded, but the hitbox is unloaded because it's too far away. Hitboxes are based on where you are in the game's world.
What was that? What was that you just got? Was that the Zord tunic?
Which is very bright, yes.
It almost looks like a Goron's tunic.
Well, it's more like a salmon-like color, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember something here. I can break into one of these shops in night. I'm trying to think. I don't remember which shop would have had the blue fire. We've seen this a long time ago, so it's kind of blanking right now.
In Hyrule Town.
It might have been. I know one of them had a bug, which kind of looks the same.
Because I remember in Kokiri Forest, you didn't. It wasn't there. I remember that.
Okay, there we go. That's one in. That was
Oh.
this one. It was this one. And I can afford it right now, too, so I'll just get this.
Oh, okay. Here's the credits here. You did basically almost all the Majora's Mask things. Okay. Well, that's cool. That's really cool, Kira.
Yeah, it is. It's good to hear that it wasn't that hard for you to do a lot of those, since it was just changed to missing instruments and a lot of it still worked, so that's good. Because anything you can do, obviously, to save on the workloads is always nice.
Oh, were you trying to do... I see here you were trying... I don't know what it means when it's crossed out, but I see you were trying to do the Golden Sun remix of Elemental Stars on here.
Yeah, I know a lot of people trying to make it gutter game music too. There's some original songs in this as well. Like, I think some of them are from Nimpai's, which some of those are remixes, but others are actually the, like, original music from Nimpai's, which is a ROM hack of this game. Because I know one of the things I heard from Breath of the Wild sounded almost the exact same from Nimpai's Adventures. Which, that's a game I kind of want to play at some point soon here on the channel. Maybe when one of the other projects wrap up, which... Some of those don't have much longer to go. Like, this one, who knows? Yuka, I don't know. That may be like another 2 sessions or so at the most at this rate. That one feels like it's wrapping up quick.
You think you could be in 2 sessions, you said?
For ukulele, yeah. Because really, at this point, if we wanted to beat the game, I could just go to Impossible Lair now. I probably have more than enough battalion. I think we kind of explored pretty much the entire overworld at this point in the game. It definitely feels like overworld travel Impossible is pretty much done. We haven't locked all the areas because of the paywalls. I know that much.
A bit too loud initially, and I had to make it quieter. But I've been a bit lazy.
It sounds like maybe some of that you can probably fix by just going into the music files and just turning down a couple decibels. So it hopefully shouldn't be too bad to like readjust. It may just take some time to figure out what sections are blasting and just take that and just, you know, turn it down a little bit. Alright, before I climb all the way up here and see this is a waste of time for a skull, I'm gonna shoot him from all the way down here.
What is it?
That's a token, yeah, it's a waste of time. Good thing I shot it from here. That's the nice thing about having the bow right now. Alright, so this would technically put that one check from King Zora pseudo in logic, because technically what I just did is a trick to get in here with the hover boots. Okay, well this place is key loaded. Holy crap. That's a lot of keys.
I got a shield, too.
A Gerudo Fortress key. That means I can finally go over there. My best bet is just to buy this right now. It's the one key.
So many keys. So little time.
And then the one's just a stupid red rupee, so, I'm gonna just click that one off, and I'm gonna just buy me a Gerudo Fortress key. Because all I need to do is free one carpenter. Just so I can explore that area. So that's worth it.
What is it? I got
Yeah,
Finn.
now 10 bucks. I'll remember that 10 back for later.
Oh, shield. But, I mean, you already got a shield, so it's fine.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I can't afford it if I wanted it anyways. That's 80.
Oh, I thought you had more money. I'm sorry.
No, I'm broke. That key costs 100 bucks.
I'm broke. Mood. I'm broke.
Can I please fall? There's so much to ask for. Keep on getting pushed backwards. It's not fun right now. Let me get back on solid ground for a second here. Alright, this is gonna be a long wait. So, just gonna slowly float up. It's fine. We got the Zora tunic. We'll never drown. We can see over in the distance that little cave that has the unicorn fountain that doesn't exist. That would have been an interesting concept.
Yeah.
Which apparently there's still code in the game to show, like, what was in the room, but not to actually do anything in the room.
Why is it called a unicorn room?
Because it had unicorns in it originally. It was supposed to be a place where, like, maybe the Triforce could have been, when the Triforce was still considered maybe a thing they'll do. I just realized it's night, and I kind of want a skull. I don't think I have enough time. I gotta ditch it. I don't have enough time at this point. By the time we get to the tree, it's gonna be day. That's the thing about this game. It has a lot of, like, interesting history about it. This game could have been a lot more if it had more time in the oven, because there's a lot of concepts.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of them return for future games.
My good friend of mine at work, he told me, he says he really wishes they would remake Ocarina of Time. I know they did, but like he wants like a full on,
yeah.
Where they actually put back all the stuff they had originally planned in the game. Like,
yeah.
You know, the Light Temple was one, and he always told me that he said that he really wishes they did that because he said then Ocarina would be a flat-out perfect game for him.
Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, I'm glad they got to reuse some of those ideas for future games, like the Temple of Time concept for basically a Light Temple with this game.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no Bugsy's adult. Forgot about that. It's fine, we just have Robbers Force. Everyone's favorite music from Mario RPG. Yep, pretty much. Although this is a remix that's in Ninpai's, so I think this is like a straight up like import from Ninpai's song. Still too close? Now I'm far enough away. There we go. You gotta love when you hookshot through rocks. It's my favorite pastime. Out of logic fire key, that really doesn't matter when I can't get into fire. No strength, no explosives. What do I do?
What am I supposed to do with all this shit that I can't do?
My favorite when you get into a randomizer, I'm like, I've done so much and I have nothing. Where do I go? It's a little awkward to get out, but get out of here. As you can see, very precise backflip to get out. Wait, what am I doing? I just realized I'm doing a precise backflip when I have hover boots. I can make it less precise. Like the one thing I had the whole adventure. Okay, why am I... I've done this before. It's possible to get out. If not, I could just, you know, use saving warp. This is just all on purpose for time of day manipulation, I swear. All intentional.
Because you don't have the sun song.
Even if I did, it wouldn't matter, because I can't play songs.
Yeah. I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot you don't have
I can
your
still
Ocarina.
cheat to play songs, but it doesn't matter. Outside of opponents, I have nothing really valuable for songs. There we go. You can get out of there without doing the hover boots thing, but it's fine. Hover boots made it easier. This is very red. Why is it so red? I don't know why it's supposed to be this red. Speaking of red, money. Man, the lighting here is really screwed up because of those clouds. Oh man, it's dark. Let me actually do something weird here real quick. We mark off hammer for the second because the hammer rock chest appears. Now I'm going to unmark it so I can just get that one check out of my way. Okay, good. They didn't see me. You know what? I'm gonna do this first.
Oh my gosh, what the heck is going on?
Sick.
God.
I could have just opened this without fighting the Gerudo, but I'm just gonna make it a little bit easier on me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight the other three right now, regardless. It doesn't matter for the other three guards, so if I get the other three keys I need for the area, it really won't matter. I'm gonna go free the other guys, quote unquote, so I can get the key drops. That's all I care about. Oh, the other no, aren't the other three supposed to be there because of key sanity? And because of that, they still can drop pseudo keys like the items. We'll find out here in a second.
The others aren't there. Okay, no key drops. Okay.
Oh, okay, that's odd. Again, thinking of an older build where that was the case. I mean, that's fine. That saves us some time, I guess. Although it's less checks, so I'm a little more disappointed now. I was banking on that. So if I left on 4, then I could have had 4 checks instead of 1 in this area. Okay, that's fine. It's still a nice speed up thing, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And because I don't feel like walking. All these fire keys for a stone dungeon that I can't even do right now. What is going on?
They really, really, really want you to go to Fire Temple. They really do. But, you know, just like...
that's different. So I'm not reacting because that's a rando thing. I'm reacting because that's an Ocarina thing. So, in Ocarina of Time, it doesn't matter if you have the Gerudo card or not, because all the Gerudo card does is it opens up GGG. That's it. So in Randomizer, I guess they know about this and fix it, so you get caught without the card. That's a nice touch. Because in normal game, if you somehow delete your card, which is possible with things like Reverse Bottle Adventure, the guards don't catch you. So if that's the case, that means I can't check the one Skulltula up ahead, because it has a guard with perfect vision.
No, that's a rando thing, Kira said.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's a rando thing, because in vanilla game, if you delete your card, it does not matter about these guards, which means then this, yeah, is going to get me caught. So the only way to get the Hot and Wasteland right now would be to cheat. Or I could soft lock because the game never thought of hookshotting. Okay. Didn't realize that was going to happen. Where was my last save?
Well, that's never happened.
Oh, no.
No.
That's kind of deep.
Well, we know that Zora's shop has one of the keys you need. I'm sorry, Lester.
Alright, so I remember what I did, but oh. Rough. So I'll just do all those things real quick again, because it's all fresh in my head. It's not too big of a deal. But man.
Look on the bright side, you didn't lose anything.
Yeah, the only thing I really want is that tunic back. Because I think everything else was just junk. That's why I save pretty frequently, but sometimes, you know, just get caught with a random soft lock. Because it's Ocarina of Time. There's always going to be a soft lock. And or crash. Also why I save often, because I'm playing on Virtual Console. The game could crash when it feels like it. Yeah, at least I'm not on DK64, because that would be, that'd be terrible if I had a crash there, because I don't know if you realize this, but you know, they included the memory expansion for DK64 because they picked a random thing they had no idea about. No. That's not the whole truth.
Well, that's not the whole truth?
Apparently, one of the things that fixed as well, kind of, was one of the crashes they were having is after 10 hours of just being on, the game would just randomly crash. Even with the expansion pack, that still happens. If you're playing on console and you just like play for an hour or two, it's not a big deal. If you're playing on Wii U Virtual Console, you save all the time with save states and resume from the save state, you are going to run into that 10-hour crash.
Oh.
It's a memory leak issue and they couldn't fix it.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah,
so be sure to stay option.
Yeah, even if you're playing on emulator with save states or Virtual Console with the same thing, manually save the game. Don't use the save states only, because that will cause problems. Oh, I just realized one of the things I'm missing. I'm actually going to take an intentional death here. I just remember one of the things we miss is a lot of money. And I want to get that money real quick just so I can get the, this is quad damage with double defense. Rock hit me. Oh, that's right, iframes. Fine. I was going to say one of the things was a 200 rupee. That potion costs 300 for the blue fire. I'm still getting the blue fire. At this rate, I'm not going to be able to die in time, aren't I? Come on. Can something kill me? The one time you ask for death and you can't get death.
I want to die. Please kill.
I don't have enough time today. I'm just gonna reset. It's fine. On the plus side, I didn't track off the tunic yet. I just realized this whole time, about 3 hours in, I haven't checked off the Hylian shield. Fine. I'm not used to this stupid tracker. This version of it, at least. Because my version doesn't have these things. Actually, I just realized I'm still gonna get the blue fire because we need that for other keys, but I might not actually buy the Gerudo key now because I just realized the prizes there are useless. We didn't get anything good from it. The fact that the card is required just to even enter that area, I could just put that one off. There's no reason to even get that key at this point for that reason. I just need the card, not the key. Well, I guess because I gotta still wait around anyways. Might as well see what the internet's up to. Goes on Twitter. Oh man, Paper Mario's horrendous. Okay, off Twitter. I still wish I had explosives. I feel when you're 3 hours into a randomizer and you don't have an ocarina or bombs. And I want both. And I know just saying that probably put me on a list somewhere.
I just now, Lester, I just saw, I finally saw the tweet that you said 7 hours ago about talking about your rando tonight. And that GIF is getting me.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been more fitting if it was a Triforce Hunt one, but that's all I was able to find at the time for a Zelda GIF I haven't used yet. Like, alright, we're just gonna use this.
Oh, well, this is reassuring. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 won't feature microtransactions. At least not at launch.
That's not reassuring, that's scary. Come on, man! At launch is the keyword saying, yeah, we're gonna do it. But we're gonna give reviews sometime, just like we did with Nitro Kart. It's the same bullcrap they pulled with that game. Wasn't at launch, but it still existed. And when it existed, oh boy. Oh, I sold the bugs, don't I? Let's fix. Yeah, I seen one of the more recent randos that ZFG did. He went 4 hours without bombs. And for a speedrunner with, you know, glitch logic, that's a nightmare. Because their bombs are literally just everything they can do. Although now I'm trying to think, what are my options again? I think I'm at that point again, like, running out of things. Without bombs, as always. Even on the tracker, it's like, there's not much to do here, dude.
Did you explore? You can't explore all of Deku because you don't have Slingshot.
Yeah.
Can you go to Javu?
Nope. I don't have letter. And even if I did, doesn't matter because I don't have boomerang.
And you can't do Force Temple, can you?
I'm locked out at this point without strength. And again, explosives, because I can just ground jump to fix the other part. Are you serious? No, it's a good thing I have hovers, I guess, to fix that. Didn't think it was close enough to get into swimming position. I'm looking on my map tracker now for a lot of stuff, and a lot of it is like, yeah, you can maybe do this if you had like one shoe. And that's my dilemma. I was like, yeah, about to choose. There may be more stuff I could technically do as a child. I may just swap the child soon. Camera, please.
You can't do bottom well, can you?
Yeah, unless I like Navi dive in or Cuckoo dive now. Because I need Song of Storms and Ocarina. Like I said, I could technically do it if I wanted to, because I could just glitch, but without glitching, no, it's out of logic. I'm gonna get the spirit key. What I'm gonna do... Where's spirit? There you go. Now, I'm not buying anything else, because everything else you guys are rip-off. I'm gonna go back over to Lake Hyrule here. See what that is about. If there's nothing, I may just go back to Child.
Trying to really think of anything else you could do.
Yeah, see what I mean? Like, there's a lot I could do if I had X items, but I don't. And that's where I'm at right now, because a lot of stuff I want to do. I'm so close to being able to do it, but without that one thing, that's all it needs. Can't do it. Oh, I clipped back and bounced. It's bad. Yeah, Din's Fire is the weird one, because I didn't open anything at the moment.
Gosh, this is a conundrum.
Yeah, it is, really. There's a lot of stuff I can do, like I said, in Child. I may just... That was the weirdest kind of camera. That was the thing I was thinking of next because of that. Because a lot of the things I can do as Child are open to me at the moment.
Can
so
you
I can just do it?
Can you go to the Hyrule Castle as Child?
I can't do anything there because I don't have Zelda's Lullaby, I don't have bombs, and I don't have Song of Storms and a Weird Egg. All the extra things I can do there, locked out with X things.
Damn it.
That's what it means. Like, the only things I'm thinking of is a lot of Child Skulls right now. And that's probably where a lot of my stuff is. Watch, Ocarina was locked behind a Knight Skull in Kakariko that I could have got in the first 10 minutes. Calling it now. Alright, I gotta wait here for a while, because I'm gonna wait for both time of days. So, I'm gonna be sitting here until night to get one bug, and sitting here until day to shoot the sun to see what that's about. So let me, let's see here. Because a lot of things, like I said, I can do in Kakariko at the current moment as a kid. Beam Patch I can do.
Did you do adult fishing? Did you? Oh.
Yeah, both fishings are done.
Okay.
Got Dampe's game, Beam Patch. Hey, I didn't get the Small Island Night one. Get off here. The weird thing I noticed about this map tracker I'm using is it has a both option, so you can see both rewards for a child and adult. But for some reason, when I click that, half of the rewards show up and the other half just disappear. And I have to manually go back to child and or adult to see them. I don't know why that's a thing in this map tracker. It seems like it's still a little bugged. I know these things are made from the community, hence why it has weird issues, because I heard that the map tracker for Majora's Mask is, I don't know if it's any better now, but I heard it's not great. Because it has a lot of inaccurate stuff. Yeah, most of the stuff I'm seeing is child skulls, so I may just do that.
Alright, I guess we're going to be doing child skulls then.
Yeah, I'll be doing those here after I shoot the sun, which I even can't get over here anyways, but I just want to see this for a mental note.
Hi, Iceberg. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going? I'm going
I
to
wouldn't
play
play
Majora's Mask. Yeah, it's a good game. Highly recommend. I want to try out the Rando again at some point, because I think they just recently updated the main branch to have freestanding items like this game. So now you can actually see what the items are on the field. About time. Okay, good. That's a skull token. That's dead. I don't have to worry about shooting the sun. Alright, so everything I have to do as child is at night. So, I got those big brain plays coming up here. Gotta go to Ganon's castle, and then we're gonna just drop the sword and go back to kid. Make it insta-night.
Oh, I'm sorry that one of your managers was doing that. That's horrible. Yeah, we should be sending some workers over to your job, Weisberg, because we've got people literally not having anything to do at work right now. That's how bad it's at work right now.
Yeah, like your whole job is like reshuffling a bunch of people just to give them work.
It is ridiculous. But you're probably wondering, it's like, well, why don't they just, have to lay off everybody? It's like just trying to prevent that from happening.
I mean, it's better to reshuffle than to lay off, yeah. Because the worst part for them is it would actually cost them money to lay off people at this point, because if they're going to return to a normal workflow within like a month or two, and they lay off a bunch of people, then they have to hire all the people they laid off and like retrain a bunch of people, or just train new ones, which will cost them a lot more money. So anything to keep your staff on for longer is probably the better idea right now. Store's incredibly busy, but there's still times where only one cashier scheduled. As a result, a few sales associates had to back up. Ooh, that's not good. Having only one cashier and just pulling other people off of their jobs to do more stuff. I just hate when that happens. Because at that point, it sounds like they should just hire, or just not hire back per se, but just like bring back those people that aren't there at the moment of work. If possible, that is. Oh, wait a minute. Almost forgot the whole reason why I'm here is the sculpture.
Don't forget, there's the whole reason why you're here.
That's like why I'm in this area, at least, yeah. Nope, 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 nope. Don't want.
There was 12 employees scheduled, not including managers.
Wow.
How has everyone else been this week? I'm gonna be honest with you. This week's been dragging like crazy. Like I don't know about if anybody felt the same way, but it's been dragging so long that I'm just like I'm so glad tomorrow's Friday. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, I get that. I kind of felt like that's just how it's been in general this year. Like almost every day seems like it's taking forever to end. Probably because of what's currently going on in the world.
Yeah. So sorry to hear that. That's fine. I'm more upset about what's going on in your job, Iceberg. That's horrible. At least, one thing I am thankful for is my line has work to do, so we've been busy.
Yeah,
So.
that's good at least.
I'd be happy to be glad it's Friday, but retail also works. I'm sorry. I'm just glad that the week's almost over and I can relax for at least 2 days.
I literally just need the Ocarina, and then I can actually get in the bottom of the well. I'm gonna count doing this, by the way, because I bought that 5-pack of juice. So consider this in my game logic. Wouldn't have mattered. Good to know.
Just pretend I didn't do that.
There's my strength. So I could have had
Oh,
strength in the first 10 minutes.
Oh, so now you can pull up bomb flowers. Now you
Well,
can
now
do,
that means I can do stuff in Dodongos at least. But
Yeah.
without explosives, I'm still kind of locked out in certain areas. Like, I can't go fight Dodongo because of that.
+1 stream.
Oh, there's my sword if that's real. Yeah, it's real. Okay.
There's
I
only
mean, this
4
really does not matter because I keep on using ISG. Well, I have one idea that I can do just to check something here. I don't do it now, actually. But I'm going to use Din's Fire to check the sculpture on the wall and then make a note of it if it's anything good.
Okay.
Because I can't get it until I have Boomerang.
What is it? Ah. By the way. Oh, thank you, Iceberg. Really appreciate it.
Okay, good. I don't have to note that.
What was it? I'm
was a
sorry.
token.
I just another token. There's 100 of these damn things.
So if that's the case, I just have to get Dampe.
Alright, Dampe.
I'll be doing that later because time of day needs to be very specific, and I'll have to sit here for probably 2 minutes. Unless you guys want me to stare at a wall for 2 minutes.
Stare at the wall. Stare at the wall. Watch paint dry.
My favorite pastime. Oh, I actually do need to go back to Mountain Trail.
What is best in life,
Oh, I can do
Lester?
freestand. You know what? We'll do that. We'll watch paint dry together.
What's best in life, Lester? Iceberg's asking.
That's a good question. That magic? I mean, look how purple it is.
Much as I dislike it, collecting cuckoos might be something.
I already did the cuckoos. That's done.
Okay. Man, this seat isn't very kind to you.
Yeah, well, that's the problem when you do like max item settings like this because it kind of locks you out a lot until you have X thing. And right now, my X thing is Ocarina. because that can open up a lot with Zelda's Lullaby and Song of Storms.
I could never complete the randomizer. I've had a hard time time doing stuff normally. Yeah, Iceberg. I did a randomizer on Wind Waker with Lester, and I know the game pretty well enough that I felt like it was a good randomizer for me to start. And I never do randomizers because I'm trying to remember all the stuff that you can do. It's hard to remember what you can have access to whenever you're playing that mindset.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of fun with that randomizer. That was actually one of my favorite things one of my favorite co-op things me and Lester has done was that randomizer. It was really fun. We had a good laugh together when we found out that the last item was in literally the last place.
Yeah, I feel when you miss like the easiest thing in the whole game, the check. Always happens when you play one of these.
I'm sure you could do it too, Iceberg. If I can do it, then anybody can do it.
And there's a lot of different randomizers that are more beginner-friendly. Like, Ocarina is one of the most beginner-friendly, I would say. Same for Link to the Past. That one's pretty beginner-friendly as well. The Wind Waker one is pretty beginner-friendly, I'd say, depending on your settings. But, yeah, if you're just playing, like, the basic settings or whatever settings, like, the tournament uses, which is pretty much open to any new players kind of rule set, then, yeah, they're not that bad to pick up.
I thought it was pretty fun too because it made me start learning like what is it called, sequence breaks on the game. Like I finally was able to do that one glitch, and the only glitch I could pull off in Wind Waker is the skip, the Bird's Peak Rock skip, and that's it. That's the only skip I can do, and I know I can do at least a little bit competently, and I kind of like really solidified I could do it in that randomizer, and I thought that was pretty good.
I got it faster than I did, and I knew the trick a little bit better than you at the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, just do this one thing. Yeah, I know, I'm in. Like, what? Hang on, this is my 5th attempt.
That was so fun, though. We should do another one of those randomizers. I'd be willing to do Ocarina, but
yeah, we can easily do one of these as either a proper race or a co-op, depending.
But
I'm still interested in trying a multi-world setup with that, but there's a lot of extra like behind-the-scenes stuff you really need to do to get it to work.
Yeah,
that's this emulator connecting online with each other.
But if I ever did it, because I've only played, as my stream showed, I've only played the game once, so I might not.
That's why you would just do basic rule set, like how the tournaments work for that reason. So that way, it wouldn't matter how familiar you are with the game, because it's not that many different things you can do and you have to memorize. I'm getting all these songs with no stupid ocarina. I can't use half of these.
It's like I hate having songs but nothing to play them on.
Yeah, exactly. What do I do? Play them on my stick?
Oh,
that's
yeah,
literally all I can do. All right, it's gonna feel like a weird back and forth, but I'm literally running out of ideas of where I can go until I do X things. So I'm gonna go over to Lon Lon now to check one skull. It's nighttime.
It says online co-op is updated recently if you can't get multi-world set up.
Is it? I didn't know that they updated online co-op. I didn't even know there was technically the online co-op being stable. I know that's been kind of a hit or miss thing.
Wait, is there a randomizer for Battletoads? What the fuck?
Well, I imagine that's like a level randomizer, so you can start the game and it sends you to level 6. Beat level 6, sends you to level 2.
You start the game and it's fucking the speed highway level.
Oh god, no one wants to play that.
Fuck. I've actually never played Battletoads, gotta be honest.
If I ever did, I'd just play on Rare Replay because you can make save states or rewind. And a game like that kind of requires it. Not gonna lie.
I was trying, apparently, Mod Loader 64 is improved.
That's out of reach for Din's Fire, really? I didn't know that was out of reach. Well, I can't even make a mental note of what that is.
I wouldn't say... Iceberg, honestly, with harder games, I don't think it's cheating if you use save states or are rewinding.
Yeah, I mean, I did that when I did play through Super Ghouls and Ghosts last year in stream, because just to get a move on, I did not want to sit there grinding the same level with limited continues. It would just
It's
be a
not
headache.
the reason why developers put it there for a reason anymore. They know these games are hard, and they know because the way that games were made back then, it was to incorporate, longer play times because games couldn't be long back then.
Yeah.
So that they made them hard as heck, so that way you'd spend more time on them. And honestly, nowadays that's such an aged mechanic that's why they put save states and stuff like that in these modern re-releases.
Yeah.
And they're there because the developers want you to use them. So by all means, use them. You're not
And
cheating.
also, it helps nowadays with how that's structured that games have difficulty options too. So even if it's not beginner friendly, you can always make it beginner friendly by playing on an easier setting.
Yeah.
That's the one saving grace about a lot of difficulty options now.
Even with my cheating, I still barely beat Battletoads. That's fine.
It's a hard game, yeah.
It's a hard game for a reason. Because Rare is ridiculous.
Well, that was early days. Every company kind of did that, because remember, Ninja Gaiden and Castlevania are good examples. The games were easier in Japan for a reason. Like Castlevania 3 and Ninja Gaiden 3 are the two good examples, because those games are hard as balls here, but they eased it up in Japan.
I like Ninja Gaiden 1. I think that's a really good game. I just can't get past level 6-2.
To be fair, that one's really terrible because of the infinite spawning birds.
The fucking infinite spawning birds invading my existence. I hate them.
What am I doing? I can't go this way because of the stupid roadblock.
Raises classes to Battletoads. Not to mention, didn't Rare intentionally try to make Battletoads as hard as possible just because they wanted to? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think that was the reason back then, like trying to make a game hard for the sake of being hard. Yeah, I can reach Goron City with Dins. That's the whole reason why I just did the reset to get here quicker. Because the only way there right now is to take the shortcut. Because I can't go the natural way yet.
Get Goron pot with strength.
Yeah, that's the whole reason why I want to go to Goron City right now, specifically the strength thing. Because outside of that, the only other thing I can do in this area is use my bugs at the soft soil spot in front of the Dongo's Caverns entrance. That's the only other thing here. So if this is the whole reason why I have Din's Fire at this moment, this is the weirdest reason for it to be in Logic. It's just to blow up some rocks. Also, I just realized another cool thing. I can finally check this shop. This shop has been eluding us for the longest time because I had no way to get here as a child. Same for the one in Zora's River. We hopefully can check that one soon. Or Zora's Domain, I should say. We just either need to get an Ocarina or a scale to check that one. Hey. Never mind about the shop being good.
Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Yeah.
I don't think that was the right timing for the smiley face, but we'll see. Yeah, it's off. I had a feeling that was bad timing.
Holy fuck. Uh-oh.
I guess you didn't realize about the shop thing? Because, yeah, those are different depending on your age. Oh, you're talking about the pot. No. Yeah, no, I don't think that was close enough. It looked like it was a bad face. There's a way I think to get this like first try every time, but I never remember the strategy. I think you're like, supposed to throw a bomb in its mouth when it's on like the decent happy face like that. But when you're doing this with bomb flowers, timing this is stupid. That's why it's just better recommended just to do this when you have an actual bomb bag. But guess what I don't have?
An actual bomb bag.
Really? That could have been it too. Thank you, Vince. Oh, that's mistimed. I hate doing this with a bomb flower. And the thing, I always did this as a kid. Wasn't the brightest kid on routing. Didn't learn until years later. That's definitely not going to be it. I think that's on a bad face. Yeah. I figured it was already on the frown face. Yeah, doing this with bomb flowers is really awkward to time that. So I can't time my throw with the pot in the right place and be in the right face. I just have to wing it. Doesn't help. This is part of the default logic for some time. It wasn't until 5.2 the current dev that turned into a trick. Are you kidding me? Why was this considered in logic? This is such an out of the way, you have to know the perfect timing thing. I didn't even realize I could do this as a kid at first. Oh, sweet mother of God. Is that what I think it is? Yes, it's the real thing. I can finally play songs.
Now you can actually use your songs. Now you can go check all those cows.
You should... Man, there's so many things that just let up on my map tracker because of one item. Yeah, that's the biggest thing I can do right now. Cow sanity is on. So many cows. Alright, I'm going to continue my checks as I was. So I'm going to still do this thing in front of the way out. Oh, I also just realized, because I have Song of Storms, there's an extra check in this area, too.
The stream has officially started 4 hours in.
Yep. So, next time, we're going to do everything else in the game. I'll see you guys then. I joke we will be ending in probably the next couple minutes. I'm checking a couple things because I actually can do it.
That is funny, though. That it just took the pot minigame to fucking get there.
Oh, I finally got a hint about this. Good. I don't have to worry about my trade quest item then.
Yeah,
I finally got a hint about that.
Bigoron quest is useless.
So the whole reason why I got the strength upgrade and Din's Fire at this point, from what I can see, is literally just for the Ocarina.
Huh.
That is the dumbest way to get it. But we got it.
Now the stream is just now officially started. Now all he has to do is get fucking bomb bag.
Yeah, then we can actually do almost everything.
This is why randomizers are so funny sometimes to play and watch, because you're just like, finally, I can do something. I like randomizers. You know, it's especially with watching them too. It's like, oh my gosh, you can finally do something.
Yeah. Trying to see if I can see past this rock. Yeah, I can. Alright, so I'm going to do this, because I want to see if this is something I should mark my map for later.
That pot also had your bow and your weekly last week. maybe end up finishing 39th in like 3 hours 59 minutes.
Okay, good, that's useless.
Ugh. I can only imagine.
Hang on, I'm gonna mark something here weirdly. No, okay, that doesn't change anything. There was a specific skull I'm trying to see if I can mark off, but it didn't let me. Good thing that fence is one way. Also, I just realized another thing. I can check the cow in the house, so I got something to do as adult. Oh, we can do bottom of the well. Holy. Minus 3 skulls, mind you, because I need more keys, and also I don't have a way to grab them. They much open up with just one thing. That one thing locked up so much. Water temple key. What other was that in? Ooh, I also just realized I could do stuffing in the graveyard. So much opened up. Favorite was when I see a friend of my stream Ocarina Rando. He's fighting one of the Darkness's horse music starting to play. Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite things. The stupid goofy music getting like a horse theme. Like the ranch theme and one of the most anticlimactic spots.
Fighting Ganon and then the Mario 64 slide theme plays.
You can have that in my build, so yes. Because Mario 64 music is in this pool. We hear it on the file select screen. It's the file select screen from Mario 64.
Bet you that is really freaking weird.
I have enough magic to do one more Din's Fire, so I get to show off something cool then. Do this. While one cutscene plays, it overrides my cutscene for Din's Fire, so I can do both at once. I like doing that. I think this magic refill is just for the other song, but I'm gonna try Song of Storms. Yeah, I need tons for that. Dang, I was wanting that magic refill. So much has opened up. Can't say that one enough.
I can go to Spirit. This music.
Can I see thing up here? No, I gotta move a little bit over to the side. Might as well. A little low. Loopy, good, dead. Dip in here for a second, because I gotta mark a bunch of stuff. Okay, got you. You're useless. This area I can actually get some free checks because this is MQ Spirit Temple, so there's 4 chests here by default. Although some of them I can't get because I don't have the necessary items. Like a slingshot. Or explosives. There, we got our singular check. Now what's here?
What'd you get?
Wow, that's
Slingshot.
actually really good.
Hey, guess what? You can finish Deku.
Mostly, but yes. I still need Song of Time for one thing. There's a timer for how long the stream's going live. I guess you have FFZ installed then, because yeah, that's a default thing with that extension. It shows you how long the time is for the stream. They don't have to rely on the bot commands, which is so much better.
Yeah.
Because some streamers don't even have bot commands for their uptime.
Well, I'm glad you got your stimulus check, Iceberg. That's good.
Oh, you don't have FFC? So maybe that's something they're just adding in by default then. Which I don't notice it because FFC for me. Okay, don't know what happened to my major jump. Why did I get a minor jump? Someone's favorite way to relax after a long week? Yeah, just kind of doing just calm things, like maybe playing a game for leisure, or just watching some shows or movies.
Yeah.
Pretty much it.
I'm watching a lot of Disney Plus. See, a lot of movies got added recently to it, and she's been rewatching a bunch of them. Like we watched George of the Jungle. I hadn't seen that movie in a long time. It was a funny movie. I love that movie.
Shadow boss key, okay. Mark that. Can't get up there because I need bombs. I can at least get out of here. Shoot this in case this platform is a one-time thing.
Watch out for that tree. George.
I don't think if those... I think I get 2 out of the 3 remaining chests here, and that's it. And as for skulls, that one's up in the air. Oh, wait a minute. The hidden chest just because of the switch? Or did I just blatantly forget a chest I was here the first time? The former. Forgot a chest. I feel. Better be something bad because I'm gonna be mad if this is a good thing. Alright, I'm not mad. That's good.
I'm no longer mad.
I remember stepping on the switch. By the way, it didn't matter because that was an easy thing I could have got first time and just forgot. Okay, let me check this skull, make a mental note. He's a key. I'm gonna have to remember this. Yeah, I don't have Song of Time. The tracker's pretty much up to date, so everything on there is accurate to what I really have. People are wondering. I made sure that's like pretty much all accurate at this point. That's how I also know certain things I have too. Oh, crap. That's a good thing I could use right now. Can't get that. Not without a boomerang. Yeah, no, I make sure the tracker's pretty much up to date for that reason. I might forget like a minor thing I'm not used to having on my tracker, like shields or a tunic, but the major things like songs and such, I'm keeping up to date. To also remind me of what things I have. Hit him. Why was that so hard? What the heck are you guys' hitboxes right now? What's your hitbox? Just die. This place is really burning me on my seats. Okay. I forgot in the back way that happens, so that was the goofiest animation. It's like, hey, it's open and it's not. Gotta go to the front.
And look, see if we can go in here. Let's see what's in here.
Alright, now I have more money. I can easily get you. Which didn't matter. In fact, that was a ripoff. 10
Yeah.
for 5 rupees, thanks.
You end up losing money. One of my co-workers, George, I joked someone of George is known as George of the Jungle because he was born in the jungle. The person to whom I was talking believed me and asked me what jungle George was from. Kira, you are smart. If you can make music for the Ocarina of Time rando, you're smart. Oh yeah, piece of heart, yay. Not that it really matters.
Not really, no. No, I'm actually going to do this, because I think we're going to be done for the night, but what I'm going to do, use one of these warp songs that's very, very silent, because it's the game over theme. I'm going to warp out of here so I can properly save.
The S just stands for smart.
Yeah, I think we should call that, because we got a lot of extra stuff to check. But it's getting late, so I think the best thing to do is leave pretty much all those big things for next session.
Next Thursday, gonna go finish this.
Yeah, probably not. It's probably going to be at least 2 more sessions, because we've only done 1 dungeon, and the only reason why we did it is because sequence broke. That is it. So, yeah. And even then, it's technically an illogic bust now, but we still have all these other key dungeons we can't do anything with. Although we can kind of go more into both forest and fire at this point, so we have options. But yeah, there's definitely a lot more we're going to be doing for next session for that reason, because now we can start dungeon diving a bit more because we have more items. Especially with the Ocarina, we got a lot of cows to play music for.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Hey, look on the bright side of the iceberg. At least you got to be here tonight.
Yeah.
And we all appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely agree there. But yeah, that's going to do it. So thanks to everyone who came out. And yeah, we'll be playing more Yooka-Laylee Impossible Lair Monday. Continuing this next week. Not sure if we'll be able to beat it, but we'll try our best. And yeah, so not very else to say. So
got lots of cows. Got lots of cows to play a flute to.
Yeah, really. So yeah, take care everyone, and have a good night.
Good night.